Ey, esa niña no se aguanta. Ey, quiere todo porque él sabe a Fanta. Yo. And
What's up?
we're back. And we're back.
We are definitely back.
Make sure that you guys share, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that stuff. If this is your first time watching us on this podcast, I hope you enjoy. If you always watch us, make sure that you run it up. You already know what's up. And if you're on TikTok right now, because as you guys know, I usually stream the first, 5 to 10 minutes of the podcast on TikTok, just to remind people that we are live. Because nowadays, how do you even, I used to send out texts, but I don't even do that anymore because they put up their, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because I remember how much crap I got for asking my fans to sign up for a text thing, and people were like, she's trying to scam, she's trying to spam, she's trying to whatever. Do you know I was paying almost $3,000 for that service? Do you know that? And I had to argue with people that I wasn't stealing their information, that I wasn't trying to scam them or spam them or nothing, that it was me. Literally, I was just like, yo, this is the most abusive relationship you can have with your freaking fans. Literally, so many people. But the list did grow to 50,000, and it was dope. But at some point I was just like, yo, this isn't even worth me. I'm paying all this money. I'm doing all this. I'm having to communicate with people. And, I'm getting a picture of someone's pee-pee. What the hell is this?
Oh, no.
I'm getting a picture of a pee-pee and I'm paying $3,000. This is a terrible deal. This is the worst. This is worse than OF.
Yeah.
No. I was like, what?
No, that's over. We're going to keep it a TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, we got banned and now we're back.
Right.
What the hell was that?
What the hell was that?
What was that? That was insane. The fact that they hyped it up. Oh, we're getting banned. People are like, no, we're not. Yes, we are. And then we were banned for 12 hours. People said goodbye messages. People started crashing out. People were like, well, since it's gonna be banned, I'm gonna talk about these things and those people. I was like, what the hell is happening? There were people that were doing this challenge. Oh, now that it's banning or whatever, I'm gonna admit this, and they just started admitting a bunch of stuff, exposing themselves, which I thought was hilarious because now they're not banned anymore. Now what are you gonna do?
You know the Better Ingredients, Better Pizza Papa John's guy. What's his name?
Oh yeah.
You saw him that he made a whole exit freaking thing, and then he's like, "Well, that was stupid." After he came back, he was like, "Well, that's embarrassing." I was cracking up.
It was all dramatic.
I do think he overdid it on the dramatics. I was like, bro, that was a lot.
There were people on TikTok live crying, oh my god, it's happening. Oh my god, I can't believe this, and full on crashing.
And now there's people saying that it doesn't have anything to do with Meta, and maybe it doesn't, because people are saying TikTok got bought by Meta, or it's somehow partnered or whatever, and a lot of people are also saying it's not. However, I will say it's weird how you have to edit the clip now. It's kind of reminds me of Reels, and
I can't.
This is the
clips.
longest I've ever gone on live, cursing, saying the L word, saying so many words that usually would get me that aren't now. So I'm like, who's back there? Because the old TikTok I knew used to banana me for everything. And look at me missing getting bananaed. Whoa, that was crazy. No homo. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Aw, damn. Come on. What?
Oh, yeah.
That was... Bruh.
Just take a sip.
I'm not living that one down for a little bit. Man, I meant Anyway.
Right.
Now you can say the word. I don't know. Imagine now I do it and now I just jinx it. I'll do it from one. Megan said, that's suspicious. Dang it. I effing deleted the app. Now I can't download it. You can't?
What the hell?
Oh yeah. It was off the App Store.
Oh, so it's still not on the App Store anymore?
I don't know about right now, but yeah.
You said you guys are overreacting. Maybe the rules just switched. Because, I don't think anyone here is overreacting about TikTok right now. I'm on TikTok. I didn't delete it. I didn't even think much of it. And next thing I knew, it was back. I did accidentally, I did open it a couple times, just muscle memory. But I didn't. I started going on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it reminded me how much I love YouTube. You my main bitch. I love you so much. I love y'all on YouTube. Everybody, if you're watching me from here, just know that my community that I did build for so long on YouTube, I really do appreciate you guys, because YouTube, and I said this one time because I performed for like the YouTube like corporate office and stuff, and I really sat up there and was like, if it wasn't for YouTube, I would not have anything about the life I have, like at all. I would have quit when I was shelved at a major label. I would have never look at me, look I look like I'm making my comeback to YouTube. Like, guys, I was on the street and you guys saved me. No, for real. But like on when I was on a major and I was shelved, I dropped all my music through YouTube. So the only way you could support me was through YouTube. Mind you, I'm sure Oscar is in the chat. Mind you, I was uploading everything completely wrong.
What do you mean?
When I would drop music videos, I guess there's like a way that the industry uploads music videos. I wasn't doing that. So the reason I don't have a plaque for like so many songs is because things were uploaded wrong. So those streams didn't count as music. Dang. So that's it. I was uploading it like as content.
Well, yeah, doing it wrong, but it's not like you could have done anything about it because they keep it a secret for those big networks. Like it's not like they keep it a secret.
Some man's about to jump through the window right now and like snuff me. They're like, "Oh, shut up! Don't say anything." But but at the end of the day, I'm blessed that I even was able to do that, because the original music that I dropped on YouTube that never dropped on DSPs or anything like that really kept me afloat and really built me a career, meaning like it built me a community that knew that I was a good rapper. Like that's really what kind of carried me forever. I still remember when I finally made money. Like people didn't know how broke I was, which is crazy. Like people really thought I had all my shit together. I knew what I was doing. I had people. Is there an effect on this? Because it feels like really compressed. Oop! I got a warning violation. Look, I was calling it. I got a warning violation on TikTok. So make sure you guys. It sounds like thin or like.
No.
Or.
Especially what you hear, because you're not even hearing it. It's going through things for the live, but for you, no.
Okay. All right. So then, what was I saying? Oh, that I was broke. That's right.
That I was broke.
I was fucking broke, dude. I was showing up to stuff still, pretending like I was doing well. It's not like I was super, but sometimes when they say fake it till you make it, I never was doing like too much, but I was at least seeming like I knew what I was doing, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It was just my brother, me, Yayo, Mario, driving around in the Honda, opening up for Immortal Technique.
Aww.
TikTok seems
the good old days.
Way more banana nowadays. What the heck, Oscar?
Way more bananas?
There's a lot of bananas.
All right, guys, they did. By the way, I'm going to keep on talking about all this stuff right now, and we're going to play some drinking games and do all that. But as you guys know, I just got a warning on TikTok that told me, girl, calm down. We still here. So we're going to get off.
No, we're still here. Also,
I'm getting off TikTok, though. Hold on. Yo, she's working on them segue. Yo, she's like, I'm staying as a co-host, bitch.
No.
Hold on. She's like, I'm bringing facts, links, segues.
Also, when I got back on TikTok, I noticed that.
All right, go to the YouTube. Sorry.
Yeah, go not to TikTok because you're on TikTok. Go to YouTube.
Go to the YouTube, y'all. See you guys over there. All right. I'll see you guys on YouTube, and plus we're gonna be live for like an hour. When we hit 1,000, we'll take a shot. Until then, we're just doing mixed drinks. There's 765 people right here. If all of y'all go over to the YouTube right now, we starting with the shots.
Wait.
We crashing out.
Oh my God.
By the way, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna Google it right now to see. Would you have your phone?
Yeah.
I might announce a new mixtape.
Oh.
I decided that today. I feel like I wasn't creative at all, but I came up with one thing. And if that's what I came up with, then that's what it should be. But I woke up. I remember getting up and telling her, I only work well under pressure. Like, I literally will not do much if I'm not under pressure. So, like, I have to put myself under pressure.
Do you hear this, guys?
You know? So,
I'm so excited.
Hold on. Okay. I'm thinking about making a mixtape.
Oh, that's dope.
Right?
I like that.
I had to Google that. It doesn't exist.
I like that. Oh, that's so cool.
But I'm thinking about putting myself under pressure because when I'm just chilling here, I'm like, oh, a new leaf grew on my cabbage. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, this is nice. But then whenever I'm like, all right, I got the pressure. So I might announce it. So get me lit, y'all. Get me lit. We have 689 over there and we have 745 right here. Make your way over to the YouTube. If we hit 1K, we starting to drink. Once we start taking shots, might fuck around and announce a mixtape. And I'm keeping my promises that I make tonight.
We're going to announce it at the end of the podcast.
I'm keeping the promises I make tonight. So that's it. It is what it is. All right. See y'all TikTok. Go to YouTube. Look at that. Restrictions. More about your restrictions. Yo, this motherfucker. I do gotta say though, YouTube, as you guys know, even with the 24-hour challenges and with everything, I do feel like YouTube has become more difficult to navigate as far as like promoting or notifications. You know, as many subscribers as we have, I don't think they get notifications. I don't think you guys get push notifications for sure. Only like if you always are watching. So help me figure out how I can improve my YouTube presence when it comes to my music and my podcast. You know, that would be very helpful. I would appreciate that. But anyway, you were saying, sorry.
No, I'm just saying that once we got back on TikTok, I saw that there were people talking trash about us being banned. But then we were back. And I thought that was hilarious.
Talking? What do you mean?
Like, there was a bunch of TikToks from like people from England, like from Australia, saying, oh, now that the Americans are gone, it seems so much more peaceful. Like there's not so much, like no one's fighting. And we're just, and somebody, what
These
is it?
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, they cut it and they were just like, they did the eagle sound, the America, bitch. And then she just went in like dissing them crazy. I was like, damn.
I'm dead.
It was hilarious, but I'm like, we're living to the
It's because to the rest of the world we're a little bit ghetto, like we really are, like, you know, and in some people not a little bit, a lot of it, you know, like we're just, there is an American not only privilege but like ego that I do feel has been cultivated via a lot of fucked up stuff, and it's made it to where we're a little bit arrogant, and that can set us up to fuck up. If you know anybody that's arrogant, you can see them sometimes, instead of learning or being humble and being like, hey, like I want to learn, I want this, I want that. By the way, I'm also just speaking in general. Like, I'm not, obviously there's a lot of great people, and America was founded on a great idea, right? They thought freedom, and you know, the freedom to, and then do you remember when they was fighting over the tax of the fucking tea? They were like, yo, don't tax us. And then they started throwing their tea, and they're like, don't fucking raise those taxes. And then they were fighting for it. So it's like you can think maybe these people had a good like hope for something, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, they didn't think of the fact that they were displacing, murdering, killing, raping, getting people sick, showed up with smallpox, did all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, ooh, you kind of, you know, it's like you kind of fucked up there. But now, here we are, and we have a lot of ego over everything. So the rest of the world is looking at us like, when are y'all gonna stop? Because what the fuck, you know? So that's where it kind of feels a little
no, but at the same time, like, we're pretty exciting.
We're exciting.
No, like US TikTok is fucking hilarious. Aside from like all the political
You're
shit
toxic.
that we're going. No, but like
it's like, yeah, we did all that shit, but we're kind of excited.
Okay, so you're gonna
you kind of like it. You gotta love us. You know?
I mean, we put out some pretty decent, hilarious content.
Trauma makes you funny.
not gonna lie. Also, like, you're not gonna, like, aside from, I mean, the food videos that Americans do on TikTok are hilarious, and I don't want to see toast and beans from English people. Sorry.
Right, and not only that, bro, but you know what's funny about the whole thing is that when people do the American Eagle sound, that's not the sound.
What is it? What is that?
Eagles don't sound like that.
So who's that?
Hawks.
How do eagles sound?
I don't know. Google how eagles sound. The real sound of an eagle.
So that is a hawk sound. Because I guess they picked it because it sounds more threatening.
Cancel Anuel. He's not canceled?
He's not canceled already?
Don't laugh at the hawk. He tried his best. That hawk just tried its motherfucking best.
Okay, wait. How about how does the bald eagle sound? Oh yeah, I would pick the hawk too. That doesn't sound threatening at all.
Whoa, is it just my headphones?
No, it's very loud. Yeah, I would pick the hawk too because that bald eagle sounds non-threatening.
See, so whenever all the hawk sounds with the eagle, just remember they stole the sound too. Is there anything they didn't steal? Goddamn. Everything is stolen. Everything is stolen in the United States. Even the fucking mascot sound. So dumb.
I thought it was funny. But yeah, damn. That's crazy.
Wait, what the?
What?
No, somebody that I haven't talked to in like forever just sent me the longest paragraph ever.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm like, ooh. Okay, wrong time. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Oh, perfect. That was good.
Oh, but that Americans conversation. It reminds me. Have you ever heard of Robbie Williams?
Robbie Williams? Is he like a comedian? Who's that?
No.
Who's Robbie Williams?
That's like something that's like he's huge in England, I guess, and nobody knows him over here. But he made like a biopic movie or whatever.
Oh yeah.
For himself as a monkey.
What?
Like, well, it's like CGI.
Wait, I did not know that. I thought it was the guy with the band.
I think he has a band. I don't know. He's like a pop star, but it's just funny because I kind of was getting TikToks about it for a while, and like they're really trying to promote it and make it a thing here, but nobody knows who he is.
It's just him CGI as a monkey?
Well, it's an act. Yeah, it's a monkey playing him. His story, basically. But it's like...
What?
It's just nobody knows him here. But he was huge over there.
That's crazy.
And the movie's just like flopping really bad, basically.
Oh my gosh.
Here in America, but over there it was like huge.
I don't know how it did over there.
Because if it sucked over there and it sucked over here, dang.
Yeah, what was that one? Guys, oh, by the way, I went live real quick on the... Wait. Only person I know that looks tall. Who the hell? Me? Make sure you guys go over to YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now. YouTube.com/everydaydays. Make your way on over to YouTube. Okay.
Somebody said he's not that good, though. I'm dead.
Yeah, who? The monkey's not good?
Oh, that's... Oh, wow. Better Man.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, right. That's him?
Yeah.
I've never seen him in my life.
What the fuck is this? Why would we care about him being played?
Play the trailer.
Wait, we're about to get copyrighted.
Oh, no, okay, never mind. Don't play a trailer. Robbie Williams lives in LA and nobody knows him, but an arena act everywhere else. Dang. I remember him from like the Spice Girls. From the Spice Girls?
Who? Guys, are we serious right now? What the hell's even going on? Planet of the Apes movie?
That's what it looks like.
No, it does.
Better Man trailer. I'm dead. Me and you are sharing this, so I went to YouTube to search the podcast real quick, and then your search of the Better Man right now just popped up.
I just casted it to your phone.
I'm dead. Oh, nice. Look, I can share this. I'm trying to share it. to remind. I told y'all, man. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck to remind people that I'd be live on fucking. All right, there we go. Y'all share it. Let's pose for the camera.
Pose for the. All right, you want to
tell
them
what to do? I just got here what we talking about. All right, guys. So for everybody that doesn't know, if you're a brand new person that just came through to the podcast, usually when we pose for the camera, we take a picture, we pose for the camera, and then you guys go share it on social media, and then we will share your repost with the link. So share it, post it, and then I'll hand my phone over, and then we will share a couple of the posts and stuff like that. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Pose for the camera. Pose for the camera. Pose for the camera. Pose for the camera.
Now post that shit. So there you go. Post it, and then we'll do that. You said Don, you like Bizarrap. Don, you like.
Maybe pick a random question from that book. Ooh. That book has some pretty good questions.
Oh, word? Let's see. All right, guys, I'm going to pick a random question from this book because my brother requested it. Just pick it. Que comience la fiesta. What personality trait do you like about yourself? In true American fashion. No, I'm joking.
What personality trait I like about myself? I like that I'm a good listener and I'm patient with people when I.
Nice.
Oh, you're trying to figure out yours?
Oh, no. What? I was just thinking about it.
You're thinking about the random person that hit you up with a long message? Or what?
Yeah, my ADHD is like up right now.
All right now.
Okay. No, because I was like, is she a good listener and whatever? Because half the time I just think you're like, so then I'm like, oh, you are a good listener. I just always feel judged. But that has nothing to do with you. That's me.
Hell yeah.
Hey, don't start. Because today when I was walking out the bathroom and you were like, you came out laughing. I thought you were laughing at me. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, because she came out and she's like, and I'm like,
I didn't point. You did that. That's crazy. I didn't point.
You like open, you're like, and I'm like, because I was like right about to tell you something. I forgot. Oh, the thing about the TikTok. So I was looking at you. So I thought you came out and looked at my face and was like, shit.
I'm dead. No, so I was like, I wasn't even like, I was like, no, I was laughing because like I said, I posted that Instagram and TikTok about be careful what you say. And then the guy that did say something about me being a mother said he'll take the numbnuts comment because I responded to him and was like, okay, basically I posted something about how Trump said that you are a man. Basically, Trump signed into whatever executive law, whatever, that the definition of a man is whoever is a male, right? What the definition of a male is whoever's male at conception. But apparently, we're all women, we're all female at conception, and it takes 6 weeks for males to develop their body parts. So, by that definition,
so we're all women.
Everybody's female. So I was just like, LOL, whatever. And then he's like, you should know as a woman, like you should be whatever. So I was like, he was like, didn't you get a sonogram? And I was like, you get a sonogram way after that, numbnuts. And then he was like, I'll take that numbnuts comment because I came at you aggressively. I was like, okay. And then when I posted that thing, he also said it again. So I was like, good sport. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to do with this, but people are wilding because I post something on my story. So people got to remember this. If I post something on my story, whatever you respond to was the first aggression. You feel me? Like, whatever I posted on my story might be a fact, right? Like, if I post, Trump signed this into, whatever. That's just a fact. I'm passing along information for my fan base. Whatever energy you come at me with, I'm going to respond to you. The problem is that sometimes people come at me with crazy energy. And then when I respond, they're like, this is how you talk to fans? And I'm like, no, this is how I talk to idiots that are literally trying to talk shit to me. I talk to fans pretty good. If you talk to me normal, I will talk to you normal. And as a matter of fact, my girl knows. The other day when we went to dinner and then we had that nice date day and everything. one of the guys ended up being a Trump supporter. Yes or no? I actually was like, I'm lit and I don't even have the time for the argument right now. We could have a difference of opinion, and there's probably going to be some times that I don't even want to get into it. Like, I have to look at ourselves and be like, how productive are we going to be? Which, by the way, I failed at today. Today, I was unproductive, and I got by the trolls, and I got trolled. Damn. And I hate that. Damn. So I have to finish the day strong. I have to overcompensate now because I fucked off half my day.
Aww.
I'm depressed. No, I'm not depressed. Not right now. But anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's lucky his ass is part of 13 families. Wait. Oh, yeah. Yes, I agree. Some people... Yeah, exactly. And you know what's crazy? I think I've shared this before. That sometimes if I comment on some meme pages or somebody who makes a post about something, I don't want to exaggerate. Probably 80% of the time, whoever talks crap to me follows me. It's weird. It's kind of fucking with my brain a little bit. That almost like, it probably has to be about 80% of people who respond negatively to my comments on anybody else's shit follow me. So I'm like, how
does that work? How do we not
see things the same and you follow me anyway? You know? I'm like, what could that be? And by the way, I invite y'all to teach me something. Like, if you like, what do you think it is? But I don't know. Thank you, Bree.
Don't know.
I try to speak up about, our issues and stuff like that. I think sometimes people think that that's me somehow like being the aggressor. I'm just trying to speak up for people of my community, but I don't know. Right? Yes, hate follow. Yeah. Hate follow is a real thing. Some people only follow you to try to prove to themselves why you ain't shit, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, also like with the whole Ash Trevino thing on TikTok.
Oh, shit, we're gonna talk about it by name?
I mean, it is happening.
Oh my God.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like, I'm just putting it out. Hate people hate follow, right? Everyone doesn't like her, but she has like 1 million followers. So it's just like you're either following her to like talk shit or whatever, or hate follow, or deep down you just love her.
I mean, yeah. I think my boy JP was telling me that the other day, because he came through. What was it? Was that yesterday? JP came through and we were talking about all this stuff, right? And just off camera, obviously, just hanging out. He had brought one of his homies, and he's done a lot of public stuff. He's acted. He's. I'm sure if you saw him, you would know who he is. I'm not trying to like expose him right now because I'm gonna tell you guys about the conversation, and I'm not really thinking what I'm saying, so I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, we talked about kind of why a lot of people don't speak up about what's going on. Like, people aren't really mad about, not people, some people in the Latino community, and especially some of the Chicano Mexican American people that have a lot of money that comes from taking over the identity of Mexican American. Literally, people who have made millions of dollars off of Mexican culture are real quiet about certain abusive behaviors and certain things that are happening. Why is that? Because they're Trump supporters. Why is that? Because they are happy about the tax cuts that he's going to give to millionaires. So they rather sell out their people than to give a fuck. So we were talking about why people don't give a fuck about that. And at the end of the day, regardless of what's going on or whatever, people are like, yeah, I don't really care that they're not really supporting, and I don't really care that you are supporting. I want to watch Ash Trevino fucking crash out. And I was like, it's crazy because like you would think that our people, we've been through so much that people would want to support people who support them. And he was saying like, no. He's like, people probably don't even like you because people don't like you because it's harder to be a you than it is to be someone who's crashing out on the internet. And I was like, I really had to sit there and be like, I'm not likable because It is harder. Like, this is hard. Like, why would this become the standard? You can't. This is fucking difficult. This is hell. Don't do this. I'm going to take my shot regardless, even if it doesn't hit the fucking thou wow. I'm like, bitch, I need a shot thinking about that. Like, it is difficult to try to hold yourself to a certain fucking standard, represent, be there for this cause, be there for that cause, talk about this, talk about that, try to, you know, donate thousands for this, donate thousands for that, help these people, have a career, be a mom, try to be responsible. It's fucking hard. It's not relatable. So I'm sure to some people it fucking triggers their demons to be like, I don't like that bitch. Why she got all that responsibility? Like, why is she doing that? Like, no. I'd rather support crashing out. I'd rather support, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to watch that. And that is true. When you go watch a show, you want to watch a show that doesn't remind you of real life. It's escapism. You want to watch baddies. You want to watch bitches punching each other. You want to watch funny shit. You want to watch something that's unrealistic. Why do you think so many adults like cartoons? Why do you think so many people like fucking, you know, Harry Potter and fucking, you know, sorry babe, but Wicked or any of that type of stuff that kind of is like, you know, kind of little make believe. Is like, you want to see that. You don't want to follow a bitch that's always telling you how the world sucks. I was like, I really had to admit to myself, I was like, you know what?
No, it's kind of like also like that thing.
People hate me. Like, this sucks.
No, it's also like we had that conversation before. Remember when we were talking about like our favorite like TV shows or movies or whatever, and how you kind of gravitated more towards like New York like rap music and all that stuff, and then I was just like, TV shows that I saw weren't really like New York based because I was living in New York. So like you said, it was like, it's kind of a form of escapism to start thinking about not your current where you're at and stuff. Yeah. Then like, it did not interest me at all to see like, what is it? Sex and the City. I've never seen it. Like any of the shows like based in New York.
What shows?
Or like,
what show?
Like Sex and the City. What other shows? Seinfeld never really saw.
Sopranos?
Didn't see Sopranos.
Friends?
Didn't see Friends.
What the fuck?
No.
This has to be studied.
The only show that I would watch that it was technically based in New York was The King of Queens. What else?
King of Queens was a good show. Oh, there you go. Look.
Never seen Broad City. Never seen Gossip Girl. I did see Mad Men.
Hold
because
on, I'm gonna go through
like
the list. You know, move it so I can see it. I'm gonna read it to you and then you tell me yes or no. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Hold on. Bro. My gosh.
Oh. Ready?
Yes.
Sex and the City.
No.
Broad City.
No.
Friends.
Couple episodes.
Suits.
No.
I Love Lucy.
Couple episodes.
Girls.
No.
Sesame Street.
Absolutely.
I thought she was gonna say absolutely not. Hold on. How I Met Your Mother.
I did see How I Met Your Mother, but I saw it when I was here, when I was living here.
Oh, you were like, I gotta be a Cali girl to do that. Okay. Modern Love.
No.
Gossip Girl.
No.
Mad Men.
I did watch Mad Men.
The Marvelous
The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I did watch the first episodes. It was pretty interesting. I think I watched more New York based shows if they weren't like current. If they were like in the 50s and stuff like that, I would watch. Like Mad Men, I watched the whole thing. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, like I kind of watched like the first couple episodes, but I kind of
Law and Order.
Special Victims Unit, absolutely. That one. That's it.
That was the next.
Oh yes, Mariska Hargitay. I love her.
Okay, but Law and Order, the regular one?
No.
Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Absolutely.
The Daily Show.
No.
I don't even know that last one, so fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory, that's in New York too?
Big Bang Theory, I don't like the that main guy. Como que no me can't stand this guy.
Oh,
Big Bang
Yeah, Sheldon.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really watch that show ever. My brother watched it, but I didn't. So I would see it, kind of like I would overhear it, and I was like, is he an alien or is he autistic?
So annoying. I don't know. To me, I was just like,
which one was it though? Because I thought he was an alien. I thought the whole point was that he was an alien. That's why it was like Big Bang Theory. I thought he was an alien.
Was Sheldon autistic? It says no.
Was he an alien? Why did he act like that?
He's just a nerd.
But that was an annoying nerd.
Yeah, he was very. Thank you. Okay, yes, he was annoying as hell. Every time he talked, I'm like, yo, shut up. And
yeah, like I really heavily dislike that guy.
Right. Oh my god.
And I felt bad. He is
Some
an
viewers
alien.
have speculated that his behavior is similar to Asperger's syndrome.
He was just annoying. Oh. Ooh.
No, he's autistic. No, they answered that it's not.
I didn't like him.
He was just really smart, but that doesn't...
All the other guys, they were fine. But just him, I was like...
But you could be really smart. You could be really smart and not be annoying. Like, that's a fact.
Did I watch Game of Thrones? Absolutely.
You could also, by the way, you could also be on the spectrum and not be annoying. Like, why don't we make that a regular thing? You can be on the spectrum and not be annoying. You can be autistic and not be annoying. Like, you could, you know. And I think I mean, because I watched Love on the Spectrum and I genuinely fucking like I fucked with them.
Spectrum was so cute.
I thought it was so dope. I feel like that is the purest way to find love, because they kind of cut out all the bullshit and they were just
went straight to it.
Genuinely trying to just find love, and they were so like honest, you know what I'm saying? And it was kind of funny to watch. Like it was endearing though. It was like funny but endearing, as opposed to like funny and kind of like ugh, you know, like you could tell that their parents really put in that work to like, you know. And yeah, it is, I mean, it is true. That's the thing though, it's a spectrum. Yeah, it is a spectrum. You said, I mean, I am annoying though. I mean, you know, obviously we're having this conversation about how I'm annoying, so people hate me, and here we are. And I get that part. I get being too blunt sometimes, or being too like I get it, because for a long time I wondered why I can't help it, but you know, it just is what it is. But anyway, I thought the man was an alien, to be honest. I never even thought he was like, I was just like, is he figuring out life? Is that what's going on?
I don't even know.
And also, by the way, like when I was little, I would always try to like be nice to like the nerdier guys or whatever, and I'm not gonna lie, they were usually pretty mean, because I feel like they kind of weren't looking for the support from the girls. I think they kind of were looking for it from the dudes, because the dudes were the ones being mean to them. So they were looking for the validation from the dudes. So whenever someone would try to be nice, they'd just kind of like not receive that, because what they were looking for was the dudes being the validation, which still to this day is a lot of grown-ass men still struggle with that, I'm sure. Looking for that validation or whatever. Like I told you guys, last night I was talking about how some guy was not having empathy for kids of immigrants. You know, he said, haha, I'm glad that birthright citizenship is going away. And I was just kind of like, what? Like, why would you be like that? You know, especially haha in caps is kind of like, why are you so happy about birthright citizenship? Yeah. Because those are babies. Like, that's a baby that got brought here, and now they are forced into whatever situation they're in.
Yeah.
Well, not even brought here, right? That's just being born.
Yeah, they were
here.
just born here.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, well, if they were pregnant and they had them or whatever, because that's the whole thing, right? He was saying anchor babies. You know, like, oh, like somehow people coming with that idea. And I was just like, but that's a baby. Like, so why do you hate babies so much? And then he literally, throughout the conversation, eventually was like, well, until I was 12, I didn't know who I was. Nobody loved me. I was raised by a white person. And, you know, so then I was like, okay, so this is starting to seem like you have a trauma with whatever you were, like, whoever your parents are, whatever happened, you in your childhood. He's like, imagine having no pictures or no videos of your childhood.
Who said that?
The guy.
Oh, the guy that you're talking to.
The story I'm still inside of right now.
Well, no, it was two people. It was either that dude or Donald Trump said that. I was confused. When the
hell did I talk about Donald Trump?
You said, baby, that's what he's doing. Whatever.
As soon as I said baby, you were like, Donald Trump.
No,
is the baby. Donald Trump is the baby.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm dead. That's funny.
So,
but so it was. That's why he was all mad about it. Dang, you made him reflect.
Then he
no, I literally was like, bro, I hope that you go to therapy for that. Whatever. At the end, we literally still disagreed, and he was like, we still disagree, and you know, good luck on your music. But I was just like, that's so crazy that I sat here, and maybe that's what these conversations have been about. Maybe I'm more just kind of getting a a feel of kind of where people are, because obviously my posts are triggering a lot of people to come out of hiding now that they've won. Come out of hiding and say what they want to say. When they do that, it makes me want to dig a little deeper to be like, where does this come from? Because just my curiosity of like, where is the lack of empathy for some of these people coming from? Where are you not humanizing what's really happening here? And how are you not seeing it? And it's so crazy how every single response is different. One girl that I did have to let know, like, yo, I need you to know you can catch these hands. That did come from a real thing, because she was just like, how are you so fucking ignorant, blah, blah, blah. She's like, I can't believe I used to love your music. How are you so fucking ignorant? All this shit, right? While telling me that the reason she hates immigrants is because during COVID in New York, she doesn't feel she got enough help, and now they're all over the fucking hotels. And where's her hotels? I'm like,
what, girl?
What the fuck is happening?
What the?
She's like, they're just coming here and using up all the benefits, and where are mine? And I'm like, these things are all, and especially because I was talking about undocumented immigrants. So I'm like, the people that are in the hotels did do it the right way. By the way, that is the legal way, because that was, you know what I'm saying? So
no undocumented immigrant was taking your hotels.
And you're talking about COVID, and then you're over here in the hotels, and then I'm Mexican and I'm talking about this, but you're bringing up the people that are, I'm like, hold on, girl. And then she's calling me fucking ignorant, and I'm like,
well, that's what they love doing, is acting like you just have no idea.
You just don't get it. You just don't get it.
One of my favorite things is being like, defend Donald Trump without bringing up a liberal Kamala or a Democrat. Just based on actual facts. Well, I remember during COVID, literally the amount of people that it's because of COVID, I'm just like,
you're mad at them because you were too, like, you do know that New York is overpopulated. It's not the undocumented immigrants' fault that you were too slow with it and you couldn't get a hotel. Like, what are you talking about? Get mad with the other people that like thought.
Not only that, you live in New York. Why are you looking for a hotel?
Like, what is going on? Wait, you live in she was looking for a hotel just to chill at a hotel, or she got COVID and they were.
No, I don't know what the fuck the bitch was even talking about. It's like, where's my hotel? Bitch, what the fuck are you looking for a hotel for?
Like, I know, where's my hotel? She wants to be given a hotel now.
I'm dead.
This bitch thought she was playing Monopoly. You need 4 houses for the hotel. Can't get the hotel without buying the 4 houses. What's going on here? Now, I don't know, dude. Like, but all the arguments have been different. I'm at this point just, today was the day that I said all these things, and now I'm just like, okay. Because I gave my own self a headache. And it was funny because I went to the kitchen and I'm about to eat, and then my brother's like, what? And I was like, arguing with trolls. I gave myself a headache. He's like, and he just walks away. I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Give yourself a headache is insane.
You said New York never sleeps. In the city of New York never sleeps. Okay, Willie, go Dallas. Go Dallas. She's a hater. No, yeah, I don't know. And then there's just
wanted to argue.
There's been so many situations. Oh, and then back to the fucking whole thing about the gender thing with the baby. Yeah, you know, I found out I was pregnant at 8 weeks. It's too early to find out if it's a boy or a girl. Guess why? So now everybody's everybody's female. Kids, I guess we're gonna see about the birthright thing, but people keep defending that's unconstitutional, that'll never fly, or like, no, that will never. They have all 3 branches. They have all 3 branches right now. Like the most changes that can happen could happen right now, because this is 1, unprecedented. 2, we've never had any shit like this with a felon that can still get the office, that can pardon all the people that are doing an insurrection. Like, that would never fly in another country. You can't run up in somewhere trying to overhaul the entire thing and 1, still be alive, 2, pardoned. Insane. You can't do that. What that's signaling to other countries is that we're a fucking hot mess. That's what that's signaling. Trump continuing to say these boisterous, crazy, cocky things right now is signaling what the hell's going on over there. But here's the thing, and I have a theory. I don't even think, I have a theory. I don't think Trump thinks he's going to pass all these things. I think, one, he's just going to do what he needs to do to get whatever checks he's getting back here, whatever he's doing, whatever his little agreements he got with whoever, he's going to do that. He don't care if it passes or doesn't, because he's going to tie up all the liberals in enough mumbo jumbo. So everybody's going to be in the lawsuits and everything. He's doing wild shit so that everybody's so tied up in this so he can do whatever the fuck else he needs to do. He's a self-serving person. Not only that, he's the only one out of all his little buddies that's not a billionaire like them. Like, not a like a true billionaire like them. So right now, I feel like out of all of those dudes, out of Zuck, out of Musk, out of all these fucking people, I feel like he's the only one that kind of got to prove himself financially. Mm-hmm. He don't really got it like that. He's not the big kahuna when it comes to the money. So I feel like in that little boy crew, they kind of have that over him, that they got the bread. He wants to be one of them financially, but he got the presidency. So they're kind of like having this like, you know, measuring contest with each other. But something's going to implode there. Something, you feel me? Like with me, like I've always made sure that any moves I'm making are not coming from any negative place, because I feel like como que se va. Like when you try to make a move out of spite, when you try to make a move out of just trying to fuck with some shit, something always goes wrong. So I'm a firm believer that it'll fuck itself up. I don't think we need to, I think what it needs to teach us though is that on the left, people are completely soft. People are ridiculously dealing with semantics. Y'all need to focus. Motherfuckers need to focus, because any single time, well, Kamala did it, bitch. Whose fucking side are you? Yes, I mean the bitch did that, but what the hell? Not you let this motherfucker in. We need to focus. Everybody fighting amongst each other and like, well, you need to remember the inclusion because you need to say because of it, bitch. We're losing right now. We're fucking losing. Because you want to argue about little fucking details instead of actually focusing with the facts that these people are winning. They're winning, and they're loud about it. And they're loud about the racism. And they're loud about all that shit. And a lot of people, bro, are like, what does it matter? It's been the same thing. What does it matter? They're all two wings of the same bird. No. Nobody else has brought out and emboldened this feeling of these little dudes that feel now they can be a little louder about their racism, a little louder about their sexism, a little louder about the way that they can treat women, a little louder about that bro, you know, oh yeah, bro. They're a little more something about them, you know what I'm saying? And it's a little worrying. And I'm raising a son. So trust me that I'm not just saying it for myself. Like, if I don't want to, I don't have to deal with men for the most part. Like, I don't. One, I can have security, so I don't have to deal with people when I go out. Two, I usually I have a reservation, I could do whatever, even though we already heard the story of the last time that I did that and there was still some. But I don't have to deal with men too much. I'm worried about our future children, daughters, women just living out in life, just trying to live their own fucking regular life, being unbothered. I'm worried because this is only going to keep on incrementing. This is only going to keep on growing. This energy of just like, shut up, sit down. Like I told you, I'm still going to get my lick, by the way. That motherfucker that told me, shut up, sit down, you sound like a Kamala, and all his little fucking fuck-ass people. I'm still going to get my lick back because that was insane. And in that room, there was too many millions of followers and too many little TikTokers that was being disrespectful for me to be like, oh, I'm a chill. Nah. It's coming. But anyway, cheers.
Mm-hmm. Cheers. You know what I read today? Well, I got into this website that one of their tabs is weird but true. So I got no, not like that weird. It's a newspaper. But like this woman, she likes to run, like she runs or whatever. So because she was getting catcalled so much, and because obviously she's a woman and like she couldn't run in peace, she decided to dress up as a whole man when she runs. And she was like, she bought herself like tattoo sleeves, she bought herself like a beard, she puts her hair in a hat and dresses like a dude and goes and runs. She's like, that's the best runs that she's ever had because no one catcalls her. No one follows her. No one, like, she just gets to just enjoy. And that's sad that a woman has to dress up as a whole man so she can enjoy the one effing hobby that she has. I thought it was...
Damn, that sounds like me when I was single. I'm just joking.
What?
A woman has to dress up as a whole man to enjoy the one hobby she has.
What was your hobby?
Talking to bitches.
No.
That was your hobby?
I'm just kidding. No, this is back in my... Babe, was my heyday right here, okay? I got one last heyday before getting in a relationship.
So you just went balls to the wall.
No, yeah, but it is true. It is true that it's sad that women have to go through so many more things just to fucking...
At first it was funny. I was like, ha, she dressed as a dude. But then I thought about it. I was like, damn, that fucking sucks. Like, she has to go through all of that just so she can, like, have that one time to enjoy herself.
Yeah. But that's the thing that they don't think about, which we talked about before, right? We talked about the whole, like, when you said, I don't see race. And it helped me have that conversation so much easier because we had it from like a loving place, like where it was like we're homies. So I was able to explain it to where now when I have to explain that to other people, you know what I mean? I know how to like really like soften it. As not that I know that sometimes on our side we're like, we don't have to soften it. We don't have to teach people. We don't have to explain it. You should know. You should. We have to. It comes with it. I'm sorry. We have to. So when some white people like to say, I don't see race, the quickest response you can give is, well, you've never had to. You've never had to. Mm-hmm. You've never had to remind yourself why that security guard's following you. You've never had to remind yourself where you're at or what they might think or how you should act or how you should code switch or what you should do. There's a lot of times when people are like, oh, like, you know, oh, you talking a little this way and you're talking a little that way. Yeah, we have to code switch. We have to. In an interview or if I go to court, I'm probably talking a little bit different. That doesn't mean that who I am and how I am isn't how I am. It's that I have to fucking code switch because you have to learn that, like, I had to go to an ethics class, like thing, a little ethics camp thing, whatever. And they literally did that to the Latina club. It was the Latina club. I was the president. We had to go. Because we needed to learn how to behave in certain ways. If you think about it now, it's like, dang, like they were really like put it in, and so we had to though. So sometimes when people don't think about certain things, it's just because they've never had to. Give them some sort of perspective. Sometimes dudes are like, oh, I don't know why you're so mad at guys. What the? Because you've never had to fear a man. I've had to fear men because of even when I dress more masculine. She might say no, or whatever girl I'm with at the time, whenever the things have happened, might say no. And the moment that I step in, I might get punched. I know women that are queer women that have gotten bones broken, face broken, gone to the hospital, woke up in the fucking hospital bed, like just fucked up because men did that. So now imagine you already have to be worried about getting raped. You already have to be worried about somebody doing something to your drink or doing something. Plus now you have to be worried about the fact that some man might think you have it out against him or you hate men or you're the reason that the girl didn't like him. And then you end up, so trust me, I have feared men. That's why when people are like, oh, you think you're better than a man, you think you're tougher than a man. I don't. I don't. I think I'm scared of you and I would like you to step away from me as quickly as fucking possible, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I handle it. And I have a video where that guy came up to you to like get your number or whatever. And I was going to post it, but I was like, I bet you all the comments are going to be like, why did I just kind of sit there? What am I supposed to fucking do? I just kind of had to. He's like, put your number in. And I remember her doing this. Like, she kind of grabbed the phone. And then he handed me the phone. And he's like, And I just went like this, and when I went to search, I saw she didn't put anything in there. I was like, aw, I love her.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
But it was what, 3 a.m. at a fucking hotel. We were trying to make a TikTok. We don't know. By the way, no offense to this guy. He was not up to anything crazy.
But it's like you can't be.
But we never know.
You never know now.
It has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with nothing. I'll be scared. I'll be scared of any motherfucker. If there's a white man at 3 a.m. and he's following us, I am definitely scared. It has nothing to do with whether he's Hispanic, black, and white, any Asian, anybody. Like, I'm still gonna be like,
you gotta, you gotta have like eyes in the back of your head and to the side, and you gotta act like it's normal and not act like you're scared, because if you're scared, then it's like a whole thing.
Yeah. And then also, cause some girl, bro, oh shit, we hit 1K.
Hey,
hey, let's take a shot. Imagine it just shrinks back down. We're like, oh damn.
And it went
They said, "Oh, I'm out of here."
They're like, they're talking about creepy shit. Nah, but listen, some girl was saying she's happy about everything Trump is doing about the bathrooms, right? That she's mad, let's take our shot. Cheers. What
do I play?
Oh, you can't play our song?
Yeah.
No, I could write a new song. Oh, guys, what do you guys think about after this? We make a brand new drinking song for the podcast. Beer, beer, beer. But right now, let's play whatever you don't got.
Let's play whatever.
Conflace? The intro.
Oh, okay, yeah. Do that.
Oh, damn, we shrunk back down to under 1,000.
Damn, we gotta put it down. Put it down until we get to 1,000.
No, I'm just joking. Let's do it. Oh my God, it shrunk even more. They're like, bitch, we hate you.
Esa niña no se aguanta. Quiere todo porque el pussy sabe a Fanta. Si la dejas por pendejo se te casa. Dale todo, dos de lengua y una horchata. Si te alcanza,
I'm the shit, mom.
Are you catching what?
Again, I will remind you, motherfuckers, that song is mad underrated.
Play it again.
Run that bitch up.
Gotcha, bitch.
Esa niña no se aguanta. Ey, quiere todo porque el pussy sabe a Fanta. Si la dejas por pendejo se te casa. Dale todo, dos de lengua y una horchata.
No more.
Okay, no, I'm not gay no.
Played every single. He was playing every.
I'm not gay no more sound.
He just played
It's
every
just the buttons
single.
I got. All right.
I'm dead. That's hilarious.
Sorry.
I'm not gay no more is crazy.
Should I unfavorite that? Are we never gonna use
Natalia, I'm not gonna lie, Natalia, have I seen you here before? Why have I never? Yeah.
Yeah, she's a.
What?
No, she's a mod. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Yeah, like I don't feel like I ever see her name.
Natalia, what are you doing here?
No, and the biggest reason is because
Ariana, what are you doing?
yeah. I'm like, what is she doing? I'm trying to fucking talk. I got ADHD, and she starts fucking. She's doing her own voice fucking keyboard. This motherfucker's already saying the random sounds, and then she's adding some randoms too. She's freestyling. I'm fucking dead. The I'm not gay no more is crazy.
Oh. All right.
I'm just joking.
It's off for the.
This motherfucker late P over here. He's like, I'm coming through. He never just comes through. He always got somebody fucking random. Sorry, when they get here, don't tell them I said random. But I'm just saying, it's always like, hey, my friend is visiting right now from
Alaska.
Yeah.
He come through.
And I'm like, okay, I don't know who that is. Or like, he's like, hey, let's record in the studio right now.
I got my boy here from Texas.
When I'm on my way, he's like, I got all these Hollywood people right now. They're these directors. We're going to talk to them about your movie. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, it's a fucking Monday at fucking 3 a.m. I happen to be awake and I want to work on music. Now I got to sell somebody a whole goddamn manuscript. What the fuck? JP is always with somebody different and he's got stories for days. He has a lot of NDAs though, I'm not gonna lie. He works with famous people, so like he can't talk about certain shit. But when you're off camera and you hear some of his stories, you're just like, damn. You said that is stressful. That is stressful because you never fucking know, dude.
Late P.
And I saved him under late P on my phone because
he's always late.
Tell him about Vegas. Did I tell y'all about Vegas already?
So we all go to Vegas. Her and her brother go to Vegas to watch a Raider game, and then I was with my cousin, so me, her, and Jamie and Yayo like kind of trail behind. We drive over there and we're all gonna meet up and just hang out. And we tell JP to come with us. We're like, we're leaving at this time, like come through. And he's like, oh, I'm here right now or whatever. I'll go later. And I'm like, all right, bet. So we get to Vegas at like 4 or 5 or whatever. We all meet up. We go to the bar. We go have
4 or 5 p.m. by the way, 4 or 5 p.m.
So we go to the bar. We go here. You know, we're just having a great time. We come back to the whole. He's still not there. It hits like 1, 2 in the morning, and we've been at it since 5 p.m. So we're exhausted. So we're going back to the hotel. We're not thinking he's coming. At 2 in the morning. He hits us. No, like 2 or 3?
No, it was like 4 in the morning because at 2 I was still up.
Yeah.
By the way, Yayo got so fucking late. Where's Yayo? Hit Yayo up. I know Yayo's face when he's really fucking drunk.
Disappeared on us. We go to the hotel.
No, babe, let's go back before that. Yayo, when he starts wanting to dance with people, Yayo doesn't dance with people. Once Yayo's trying to dance with people, I'm like, lit. What's going on? And then, not only that, he wanted to dance with people that are dancers. Like, they're true. Like crumping. They're doing techniques. Like, they're doing all these fucking things. It looks like a fucking movie. It looks like the Step Up movie is happening at the bar. And Yayo's like doing stuff with them. And then he's jumping. Yeah. And I was like, oh, no, we got to get my cousin out of here. No,
it was a good time. It was a good time.
Yeah, but I feel like he was kind of getting in their way. So I was like, let's go.
So we go and we go back to the hotel. Everyone's in the elevator. We all get out of the elevator and we're walking towards the hotel. When we look back, Yayo was gone. Nowhere to be seen. And I'm like, yo, where's Yayo? But everybody's lit. So everyone's like, oh yeah, he's good.
No, not me. I texted my cousin. I said, where the are you at? And I know that sometimes to you guys, you know, I may be a little too aggressive and you might be like, why do you talk to him like that? Because I'm worried for him. I'm concerned for my cousin. He didn't respond. He's lost in Vegas, drunk as fuck, went missing from us. And he's just off into the world. And the last time he was off into the world, he got picked up by some bad guys. So I was not happy about that. But anyway, so now my cousin's missing. She's trying to like keep me awake. I'm like, I'm falling asleep.
He's like, I'm tired. So like what, like 3 you kind of fell asleep? Or
it was like 3:30 and I was like, yeah, I'm going to bed.
So
I don't partake in white drugs. So 3 a.m. bitch, I am knocked the fuck out.
So we're in the room. We're about to just like knock out. And all I hear is, oh, hell no. And it's my cousin. It's like, JP's telling me he's going to be here in 20 minutes at 3:30 in the morning. And I'm like, I'm going to act like I didn't hear that. And I just like wrapped myself in my covers and I went to sleep. I did hear him come in at like 4:30 or like 4:30. He's like, what's going on? Why is everybody sleeping? Get up. Blah, blah. I'm like, my boy.
Right.
Like, what are you doing?
But that's very much him, though. It'll be like, we're at a bar, 11. We're like, all right, cool, pull up. He's like, hey, I'm going to pull up on you. Bet. It's 11. Let's go. This motherfucker will pull up at 1:30.
Right when the bar's about to close.
Buy mad shots and be like, let's go. No. It's 1:30. Bars close at 2. It's time to go to bed. He's like, let's go. Turn up. Now he already paid for the damn shots. They're all there. Now you got to drink them. Now you drink them. Now what are we doing? Because we're drunk as hell. And where are we going? See, that's how it happens. Then let's say we're at a bar and we're ready to go to the studio because he owns a studio and I got a studio. We're about to go. Hey, my homies are about to pull up. Now you got 15 fucking people about to pull up at the damn studio. And everybody knows I love an Irish goodbye, bro. I love an Irish goodbye. I dip the hell out. Is it snowing? Bitch, I live in LA. What the hell?
I'm in Texas.
No, somebody here said, is it snowing? No, I live in LA. But, yeah, you said before COVID, bars closed at 5 a.m. Where? Not LA?
No, that's like New York, like the East Coast, but never in LA. LA always closed at 2. Always.
I'm not going to lie, though. I've never been to New York. Unless I really I'm partying with some promoters and shit and I know where I'm going. I've never just on a whim been in New York and successfully gone bar hopping and it be fun. Because everything's so far. You think things are close, but they're really not. So people be like, let's go to Brooklyn. I know this one spot. And then you go and then you're like, this shit is corny. So you leave. They're like, oh yeah, well I got a spot in Queens. No, you're fucking going to Queens.
I'm going to different
you're
boroughs.
Like, God damn, bro.
Once they tell me anything that's
boroughs,
not
you feel like
in Manhattan, I'm not going. If you tell me there's a party and whatever, and then we're gonna go, I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
2 a.m. is early. I will say that 2 a.m. is early. I don't know why Cali is like that, but it's not even like there's that many fucking places that are popping out here.
I think what I read is that the liquor stores are mandated to close at 2, so that means that anywhere where there's alcohol, it should close at 2 as well. Something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's like the whole thing.
Well, everybody knows that. West Hollywood, you know, you end up going to like Mickey's or something. You know, I am concerned now under this new administration. What's gonna happen to like queer areas? I really hope things are safe. You know, I am concerned. I also don't like how some people have been like, you're fear mongering. I'm like, I'm not fear mongering as much as I do want to make maybe potential assessments to know where the future of anything I'm doing is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, that's kind of what you do. Like, scientifically, you would want to figure out, you know, what are the odds of, you know, some like a fire happening, or what are the odds of bad thing. What you laughing?
No, because somebody said, was Yayo ever found?
Oh yeah. Oh my bad. Yeah, Yayo was found the next fucking morning.
Yeah. He was like, I think he what did he say? He was gambling or something?
Yeah, he was gambling. Oh no, he was gambling. Next day, he had no money. He can't tell if he gambled it all or if somebody took his money. Which is what happened the last time. This motherfucker was in Mexico and he was getting lit. Last thing I saw, he starts throwing money. Oh. He was just throwing money. My cousin is officially at Theo age, where he is the guy that gets drunk and starts throwing money.
Yeah, or tipping like $100 bills to a bartender for one drink.
Oh my God.
Yeah. My cousin,
I've seen it.
My cousin gets very happy and he's a generous guy. I will say sometimes he's more generous than he actually has. And, you know, hey, that's nice. You know, so was Jesus. So he's a saint. He's a good guy. But cute human being trying to just do good for the world. But can't afford that. You woke up with no cell phone, no money, no chain, nothing.
No, damn.
No, in Mexico, bro. No car, no money, no nothing. Gone. Damn. And then we had to deal with whoever picked them up telling us, fuck out of here. We're like, we gotta go. We gotta go. That's why sometimes if you ever hear that I'm like very aggressive with my people that I love, today I told my son, I'm gonna get off TikTok real quick. Guys, I know that you guys are on TikTok. Make your way over to YouTube because this story is only gonna make it on YouTube.
Hey, period. We got back to 1.2.
Hey, so we gotta take a shot. Guys, I'm taking this off TikTok because I can't say this story on TikTok. I'm gonna say it on YouTube real quick because today I was talking to my son and he got me.
Ooh. I want to hear the story.
But all right, make your way to YouTube, youtube.com/everydaydays, or just Google Snow the Product Podcast. You will find that shit. Snow the Product Podcast. All right. Yeah. Today, I'm not going to lie. The same way that I felt bad about that morning, I saw my text to Yayo where I was like, where the fuck are you? In caps. I was like, bro, I'm not fucking kidding. Come back. I know that reading that might seem aggressive and might be like, yo, you're like, you know. But it's like, that's how much I care about my people. I'm like, bro, where the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Today with my son, you know, he's got some friends. They're teenagers. They can drive. I've already told him, no getting in the car with some teenage drivers. I'm completely okay. I understand that teenagers can drive, whatever. I have a fear of that. I don't like that. Knock on wood. I don't like that. So once I watched my message, I was like, I may have, you know, but I did. I cursed. I was like, yo, I'm not, because
I mean, sometimes you kind of have to, because
you gotta shake these people and be like, yo, I care about you. Do you know that your life can be in danger? Like, how are you not I've had to be shaken before. I've had to be told by somebody like, yo, you're fucking up. Listen to me. And I've appreciated that because there's been times in my life where maybe I didn't get that and I kept fucking up. And sometimes, like, when you really love people, you are like that. the yes men, the people who just let you do whatever you want, those people don't give a fuck about you. I've been in a position before where I've been compared with someone who says whatever you want, gives you drugs, does whatever you want, all that, or me, who is like, stop that shit. Stop bullshitting. Don't do that. You need to work on yourself. You need to get yourself together, snap back. You need to fucking lock in. That's the person who loves you. The people who are giving you the drugs and telling you do whatever the fuck you want, you're right, nobody should talk to you like that, that person doesn't love you. That person doesn't love themselves. They just need company. And that's happened to me in business. I've had people that I've put on in business that somehow come across somebody else that's in the music industry, and now that person is advising them all in their ear. Yeah, well, you don't gotta do this with her. Like, you can come do this with me. Let's break bread. We're gonna do this. They're just there for the short. You get lost in the sauce. This shit, you know what I'm saying? So just remember, whenever somebody's really being hard on you, sometimes it's because they really fucking love you, dude. Mm-hmm. They really care. Mm-hmm. But people get tired of loving somebody. People get tired of caring. I told that to my son. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you something, baby. I've been your age. By the way, I'm not trying to make it seem like my son is in super bad steps. He's not. He's still a good kid, whatever. But I'm letting him know in advance before he gets into anything. I want to let you know, I've been where you are. I understand looking for acceptance. I understand your friends. I understand your circle. I'm trying to give you the space and you're looking for your own identity, what you're doing. But be very fucking clear that you know where you're from. You know who your parents are. You know what you're doing. And you need to fucking stand on your own shit. You cannot be so easily influenced by other surrounding people. Stand on your shit. Because I'm not going to fucking be here. If you disappoint the fuck out of me and you go do some crazy shit, I'm going to tell you right now, baby, we not doing that. And he'd be like, you got to do that with your kids. You cannot sit there and just let your kids do whatever the fuck they want because, oh, mommy being mean. Nope. Mommy's not being mean. Mommy fucking loves you. So lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Absolutely.
And that's why I need to have another kid, because I'm a good ass fucking parent. Cheers. She just agreed to it.
Esa niña no se aguanta. Quiere todo porque el pussy sabe a Fanta. Si la dejas por pendejo se te casa.
Yeah, I agree. You are a good parent.
It really be like that. But what were we talking about? Oh, fucking JP. Let me find out what time he's gonna show up, because this motherfucker better know. You get ads? Wait, y'all get ads? Nice.
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 I mean, they're set to, like, YouTube will just throw them up, but it's set to low.
Yeah.
That way it's not too much for...
Yo, support me, bitch. Damn.
But yeah, just know when y'all see an ad, you're supporting what we do.
Yeah. If you love us, you'll watch the ads.
Let them know. Ito, because I feel like they never hear from you. You know how much this man edits? He got carpal tunnel.
His hand hurts.
Nah, but yeah, I mean, when you see an ad, don't be mad, because it's like literally just supporting this.
Yeah, how else is Ito gonna buy them sick ass shirts? Ito, show them your fucking white tiger with the blue eyes.
It's on sale too.
Hey,
how much you bought that shirt for?
I don't know. It's probably like $7.
Hey.
Period. You see that?
It was at a random truck stop.
Nice.
I should probably know where it is. That way, it's like, oh, this is my shirt from this place. Yeah. The middle of nowhere.
Hey, did you ever wear the clothes that you bought from that place in Oregon?
Oh yeah, I wore the jacket.
What was it? You bought a jacket. Did you buy like a belt or no? Or was it something else?
No, I haven't worn the cowboy shirt.
Uh-huh.
I don't know when to bust out the cowboy shirt.
You should bust out the cowboy shirt.
Bust out the fucking cowboy hat.
Oh, you bought a hat too?
Nah.
No, but I have some.
Oh.
Yeah,
you can borrow.
her hat.
Yeah, you should.
By the way, oh, it hit 1,000. Let's take a sip of our shot.
Oh,
beer. They're gonna keep on going away and then coming back just to fucking keep making us take a shot. Come on, Taylor. Shouts out April Chang for becoming a motherfucking Schwit whatever. Oh, by the way, I was thinking about what should we name our lowest tier of fans, because it can't be called Schwit whatever. That doesn't match the vibes. I feel like it should be like, because we got cousins and we got day ones, cousins. But something, I mean, I don't want to be like, that's gonna sound super like Hey, my homies, what's up? So it's like, what should we name? What should we name the
Ositos?
Ositos.
Ositos.
All right. The Schwit whatever's is now going to be called the Ositos.
All right. How do you spell that?
I like Bucci adding the Llorón thing though to it. But then it's like, are you guys crying? Would it be Ositos Llorones? Or would it be Ositos? And then he's just the Osito Llorón. That is so fucking cute.
The Osito Llorón.
That's
What?
Pancho's
Oh.
stepchild. That's
A
crazy.
distant cousin.
Distant cousin. I don't remember my childhood, only some parts, but not much. I don't know why. Damn, babe. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's trauma.
Have you? Yeah, that's trauma.
Mm-hmm.
That's trauma. If you don't remember your childhood, just certain parts, there's a little trauma in there.
Yeah.
Or because I've never been another person, maybe you were kind of careless, but I don't know. I would like to think that people have memories. I don't know.
Well, it also depends on the age, because they said that is after 3 or 4 or something like that you start having memories, like retaining memories or something like that. I don't remember the age, but I know it's like 3, not 3, probably like 4 or 5. I don't remember, something like that. So
you want to know what is your first memory? By the way, I'm gonna ask everybody in the chat, and I want you guys to fucking answer, and I want y'all to answer. What was your first memory? Your first memory when you snapped into memory? I was running down a hall in my first apartment on Lanai in San Jose, and I was running and I was crying and I was pooped. That was my first memory. I remember that.
You were crying
because the poop was hard.
Aww.
And it was on me. And it was in my underwear. And I was like, ah!
Get this
and it was gross. And I was just running and I was crying and I was pooped, and it was a hard poop, and it was in my underwear. That's what my first memory was. And I was probably like 2.
Mine was it
was gross.
In our old apartment, and it was in my crib, and I was going like this to my crib because I wanted to go in my crib.
Wait, you wanted to go in it?
I wanted to go in my crib.
You wanted to go into jail?
Yeah.
Wow. You're like, let me in.
I remember I had only diapers on, like just diapers, and my crib had drawers at the bottom, and I was going like this, like, let me in, because I was tired. I wanted to go to sleep.
You know, she was tired. You know?
I don't know.
That was my first memory.
I mean, I feel like I remember videos. Like,
I'm dead. This is where we find out Ito's traumatized. What the fuck? I'm like, wait, hold on. Really?
I mean, I don't know, because I feel like the things that I could easily remember wasn't like 2 or 3.
All right, first memory you were like the oldest memory you remember of yourself.
I don't know. Too hard.
This is just like boys. I'm telling you, this is just like boys week. When we got to favorite color, green. Favorite animal, I don't know. Never changed. That was it. Is it too much pressure? Do you think pressure kind of like makes you be like, I don't know.
It's probably the pressure, yeah. And then you probably think about it later.
Okay,
like,
think about it later and tell us.
But okay, are we renaming the level now or no?
Oh yeah, I didn't know you could do it right now. Yeah, do it right now.
Okay.
How about you, Alyssa? What's your first memory?
Standing in between my parents when they were fighting, and
oh
my god, trauma.
Telling my dad not to talk to my mom like that.
Oh,
I remember that clear as day. I was like 5, and I told him, "Don't talk to my mommy like that."
Period.
And he
oh my god,
slapped the shit out of me.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. What the fuck is going on?
Hold on.
Yo, I need a drink. Yo, so white people got problems too, y'all. Look, that brings us together. Our traumas and our problems.
No, I remember that clear as day.
What's your favorite memory?
Wait, we got to read some of their things because they said a bunch right here.
Oh, I wasn't.
Wait, hold on. All right, let's see.
All the way up.
Wait.
Falling off a horse.
Okay, I was in PR. I was running outside from
something and fell on a nail. Oh, that must have hurt.
I woke up in. How you gonna outread
Oh,
me? All
sorry.
right, you read them then.
I woke up in my grandma's house on my bunk bed and I went to go look for my grandma. Aw.
Yo, so I was, and she's like, ooh.
Yeah, she already heard the. She's like, you fell on your grandma? I was like, what the?
You're like barely scrolling, and she already read everything you're scrolling.
That's what it's like. That's what it's like to watch a movie with her, and you have the fucking closed caption on. This girl's already fucking finished the movie. I'm like,
She's like, ah. What?
I knew it.
she'll do. I will say we did watch that one show, and before the show even got to the part where you're supposed to figure it out, she was like, the smoke was green. The smoke was green. It was not supposed to be green. It was red.
I'm observant. That's okay.
It was my third time watching that fucking movie. I never even noticed the fucking smoke.
Going back to that question, what's something you like about yourself? I'm observant, because I noticed. I was like, hold on, because if this and this, if 1 plus 1 is 2, then what the fuck is this? That's what I thought. Sorry.
Yeah. I had watched that movie 3 fucking times. I had never even paid attention to that shit. I was still surprised on the third time. I was like, I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe that just happened. She's like,
I was like, oh, this happened. And she was like, what?
Let's see.
My first memory is actually a picture. I was 3 years old. I
literally said, and she was 3 words in.
I was in the zoo in Atlanta with my family. I remember the exact spot. My mom took the picture. We were on our way back to our car. Core memory forever.
Oh.
Okay, you go.
Yeah, I think it's just something that I gotta think about, because I mean, I do remember being in kindergarten and there was somebody threw up on the carpet.
I remember kindergarten.
You telling us about that.
Yeah.
That's gross.
I remember in kindergarten somebody did throw up and they threw something on it and they just brushed it into they happened all the time. No, it wasn't a white part. It was like brown.
Do you guys remember how come kids throw up so much?
Yeah, when they were little, like, why do you throw up so much?
Like, I remember, dude, this is gonna age me, but you already know. But when the Oreo Cheerio cereal came out, Cheerio cereal, Cheerio. Yes, when that had first came out, that was new, and you know us, we grew up with no snacks, so I had never seen it, but I had seen the commercials. But this fucking kid threw that up all over the fucking floor, and I was like, dang, that's cool. Like, when he threw up, it was gross because it was stunk, and he was the chunky kid of the class. But he threw up, and I was like, dang, I was like, he's got good cereal, like that shit. I saw the commercials.
I just looking at the throw up and like, oh, wow. You have the Oreo.
I was like, he's rich. I remember it smelled and it was gross, but I was like, dang, he's fucking rich.
Yeah, he's rich. Yeah,
we didn't have that shit. My mom gave us refried beans.
You collected it.
Yeah, we had the fake cereal. We didn't have like Lucky Charms. We just had like
the generic
version. My mom, but the one thing that we never had that was brand was Corn Pops. That's because that was my mom's favorite cereal, and she was like, I'm buying this brand.
Which one's Corn Pops?
Corn Pops? You remember Corn Pops?
Like Pops?
Like Corn Pops?
Like gotta have my Pops?
The yellow box?
The yellow box.
Yeah, nobody called it Corn Pops.
But that's what it was called.
It's Pops. Gotta have my Pops.
No, it was Corn Pops.
Pops is bomb. That's one of my favorite cereals. Yo, your mom and I'm gonna buy your mom some Pops, dude. What the fuck?
I remember going to the It's
Yeah.
Corn Pops. See, it was Corn Pops.
Nobody reads the small little fucking corn. Why don't you read the
okay, but my mom was
corn
always
pop,
like
sweet crispy crunch. Why don't you read
when
that?
we would go to the supermarket, she'd be like, "Mira, búscame el compá. A mí me gusta el compá." That's what she was saying.
El compá del
Cómprame el compá.
El compá del
And then I would come in with like because I was like, okay, so she's buying name brand, I'm gonna buy name brand. So she would get Corn Pops, and I was like, all right, so then I'm gonna get like Fruity Pebbles or something like that. And she'd be like, porque tú no, mira, eso es 5 pesos, ¿para qué tú no compraste eso? Tú tenías que comprar que era de peso. And I'm like, oh, so you can get Corn Pops and I can't get the, that's some bull.
Damn.
Compa.
El compá.
El compá. El compá.
I'm gonna get your mom some Corn Pops, bro. Like, I love Corn Pops. I love Pop. First of all, don't make me call it Corn Pops.
It's Corn Pops. It's Corn Pops.
It is pull up a commercial. It's literally called "Gotta Have My Pops." Nobody says Corn Pops.
Gotta have my Pops. Corn Pops.
She's remixing it. No, but
gotta have my Pops.
Yeah.
I have not seen a cereal commercial in forever.
Oh.
Lose your blankie?
We're out of Corn Pops.
So we're out of Corn Pops. We're out of Corn Pops. Compose, man. Hey, it's just a cereal. I mean, look, there's plenty of the All brand.
Are you kidding?
Who am I kidding? It's not just a cereal, it's corn pops. Would that taste like sweet, crunchy popcorn, but my dipstick brother can't find them, and how come I gotta be cool when I want my pops?
Yes! I found some.
You're so immature.
Kellogg's Corn Pop cereal is part of this complete breakfast.
I gotta have my pops.
It doesn't matter, but you know how many times they said corn pops in that commercial?
True.
Gotta have my
But
corn
what
pops.
is the tagline?
Gotta have my pop, but it doesn't matter, but it's corn pops.
Gotta have my pops.
Girl.
What kind of branding is that?
Gotta have my corn pops.
And I'm not gonna lie, Mandela effect for Snow. Yeah, but also I'm not gonna lie, out of the both of us, she remembers all the lyrics to everything and I don't. I only remember like the hook. So I remember the hook. Gotta have my pops. That's the hook. The verse is corn pops, corn pops, corn pops, corn pops, corn pops. Like that's the verse. Okay. She's got the lyrics.
Yeah.
All right, let's put it to a vote.
We're both
in the
right.
Chat.
What is
Yeah,
it?
what is it?
It's corn pops. See? Thank you, Lena.
Oh damn, so everybody's gonna vote and just shit on me? Wow.
No, they're gonna say
Because
pops.
I remember it as pops too.
Right.
Everyone's gonna say pops.
So
Look
I'm
at
gonna
that. We have
place
But
48
even
votes.
though we have
65,
evidence that it says
72.
corn pops, people are just gonna say pops. Watch.
No, oh,
To
so you
agree
think
with
they're
some of
on
the
my side
products.
and you think
Yeah.
you I guess I
Oh.
got different self-esteem because I feel like most people want to not.
See? Oh, never mind.
Look, they're on
But
your
it's pretty
side.
close. No, it's pretty close. Look, that's mad close.
138 votes. So far, Corn Pops is winning.
It is Mandela effect.
It's Mandela effect.
Damn. I remember it as Pops. You see? Pops for me. Dude, and be honest, guys. Don't just try to vote for her because you're on her side. Be honest. What do you remember?
Corn pops.
There's probably newer commercials that probably had the gotta have my pops. They probably realized everybody was like pops.
The corn was silent.
Yeah.
There was conflace at my house.
I don't need roses, pour me.
Rosé. We had a whole bottle of rosé. the
We
other
did. That was
day.
wild.
That was insane.
Snow, what was your
The
favorite
generics.
cereal growing up?
Growing up, whatever was on sale. Whatever was on sale. I love Cocoa Krispies. If I was to say cereals I like, not telling y'all to throw it in my P.O. box. No, don't. I'm on a diet. But
I'm on a diet.
Cocoa Krispies is one of my favorite. Pops is one of my favorite.
I like
Reese's
Choco Crispies, me
Pieces.
las respetas. Oh, sorry.
Reese's Pieces. Reese's whatever
Reese's
the
Pieces.
fuck. Reese's
Oh no, Reese's Puffs.
cereal. Reese's Puffs. Fucking bomb. Every cereal. I'm upset. Like I was obsessed with cereal.
Same.
Did you ever try those Oreo ones?
I did. I tried the Oreo ones.
I've never tried them. Well,
I
my
tried
first memory is some kid throwing up. Like,
Oh yeah, did that ruin it? Was there any other cereals that you always wanted to try but you never got a chance to?
shit.
Aw.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, like movies where you see the trailer or the commercial for it and you want to watch it but you just never get to it, and now it's too
Yeah,
late.
it's crazy because like even like now, like as old as I am, when we were at the store the other day and there was the little bars, the little granola bars with the chocolate chips or whatever, I even told her, and I'm like, this is a story that probably is old as fuck for me, but I'm just like, I remember Lydia always had those. I was like,
Oh,
Amanda
yeah.
had those. I was like, they had Gatorades and they had that and they had those little juice things and they had nachos in the laundry thing. Dude, they had all the fucking cool snacks. I was like, yo, Papi fucking upgraded. He went to a bitch that buys snacks. I was like, my mom just gave us beans.
Got a pantry loaded. full of
Yeah.
stuff.
That lady had everything. Her kids had everything. That's why her kids went to college.
Oh.
We didn't. We didn't go
Johnny.
to college because we didn't have snacks.
7 guns. Whatever the
What?
in Jingle All the
7 Guns.
Way, where he's like, his dad got him that toy.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's a millionaire.
That was somebody said I low key hate cereal. What the? I mean, I understand hating cereal if you know that none of it is healthy because of it's all owned by the same companies that we don't like. But like you just hate cereal like not for a political reason, you just hate it. I'm like, yo, I would like to know about creating your own cereal. Cause I wonder how you could do that. Like if I can make myself a bowl of cornflakes.
Cornflakes.
I
yeah,
remember
no.
my mom would buy cornflakes and then we'd be like, oh, but we wanted like frosted flakes. You'd like just put sugar on it. Like
It was pretty good. It is a different vibe. cornflakes with sugar is different than Frosted Flakes.
It is different, but I mean, what my mom said goes.
And it be hitting different, man. If you know what I'm saying, you smoke some weed and then put some sugar on some cornflakes. I don't need roses, pour me, rosé. Got too much sugar in my Kool-Aid. What? I'm just joking. All the cereals are different now. Are they?
How about the classic mom move of sliced bananas?
I didn't like bananas in my cereal. My mom would put bananas in my cereal, and I'm like, I don't like this, but my brother did.
I hate bananas in cereal because of the way my mom would eat bananas next to me. Like, she would like be sitting there and we'll be watching like some Gordo y la Flaca or something, and she'll be eating cereal and have bananas and be talking and just be like, and I'm like, all right, bro. I'll be like, dude, like I can hear a sound I don't want to hear over the loudest shit, which is crazy because I'm deaf as hell, so I can't hear bass, but I can hear Poncho licking his invisible ball in the corner of the fucking room.
Wildin'.
I'm like, bro,
it's for real. We're sleeping out here. I'm like, bruh, shut up.
And he's got the tiniest,
and then he gets the pillow that's literally right in between us, or like right close, and all you hear.
All right, babe, you're having way too much fun doing that. You're about to traumatize me. It ruined it for me. Yeah, it did. Like I told you guys, papaya's ruined by my mom. My mom and papaya, I'm like, no, thank you.
My mom would make papaya in this like batida. It was bomb. So good. That's the only way I would eat papaya.
I just don't like, and she knows I love my avocado bread, but my avocado toast has to have very crunchy toast, other things, other textures on it that make it crispy. It cannot just be avocado. She's a
texture girl.
I can't just eat avocado or mashed potatoes that don't have the right texture or anything mushy. No bananas, no papaya, nothing mushy. It has to have like maybe mush, little bit of crunch.
She likes a lot of crunch.
Cannot just be like too much. Today, did you finish the egg whites?
Oh yeah,
you did.
There was a little bit left.
You did.
So guess who had to eat eggs? Which is fine, but I had been eating egg whites the way you eat egg whites. So now that I ate eggs, I tasted the difference, and it was hard to finish. I was like sitting there eating and my tia and Stephanie are talking to me, and I'm just like, and they're like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I forgot."
Like, this is different.
I was like, "I forgot."
It's different, and she didn't like it.
No, I didn't like it in that. I can eat eggs but that's a diet food we're eating. So it's like diet food plus real eggs. It was a lot. I needed to accommodate, which I did. I put Valentina on it, and the Valentina just was dope. The sriracha only works with egg white. Anyway, my brother has this hack for this. How many calories is it?
200.
200 or less calorie breakfast that is actually very good. He eats it. I started eating it. It was good without the yolk. I don't eat yolk. I don't eat egg yolk unless it's literally like scrambled, maybe in some chilaquiles or something, but I definitely don't eat runny egg yolk. If you eat runny egg yolk,
I love runny egg. It's so good. On chilaquiles, bomb on. Like, I love a good over easy egg.
Yeah, it is good.
Right?
Yeah, when it busts. For real though.
It's so good. It's so good.
And then you just like scoop it.
With the toast.
I thought you were gonna say with the toe. I was about to be like, what the hell? I was about to be like, y'all are just wild now. Like, y'all are just trying to gross me out.
No, it's so good.
So I looked up old snacks and drinks that they discontinued, but they only did for a little, like only put out for a little bit. I want to see if you remember having any of these.
Okay, go.
What are they?
All right. Tropical Sprite.
Yes, that was bomb. I love that.
No.
I used to steal it out of my dad's soda thing because he had he owned a grocery store. Once when he wasn't looking, because I could take anything but the name brand stuff. But when he turned around, that Tropical Sprite remix, out the door.
You even had the remix on
the
it.
Remix one. Out the door. It was delicious.
Yeah, it was so good.
So good.
Don't
what
remember
about
that.
Zebra
Imagine
gum.
I couldn't get a snack from my mom, and
Imagine
she's like,
Sprite.
"My dad owned a grocery store." What the fuck? I was like, my mom used to hide the 1 2-liter she bought in her closet in her room, locked up. I would have to jump through the window to go into her room and take a soda.
Jesus.
Through her closet.
Oh my God.
She taught me how to be a criminal.
Damn.
You want to hide the fucking sodas, huh? I'll show you.
I'm good. All right.
Anyway.
What about zebra gum?
No.
Yes, I remember that.
I don't remember.
At Toys R Us. Y'all didn't have no Toys R Us?
I didn't really go to that aisle. I don't remember zebra gum.
It was in the front.
It was in the front?
Yeah.
Oh, fruit stripe. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, like,
Yeah, fruit
you
stripe.
take like
yeah,
5 chews
and then it's gone.
done.
Yeah, it was gross.
Yeah. What else?
Right.
What kind of tattoos did they have?
Oh, they did have little tattoos. I remember that.
Of a zebra.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I need to get that tattoo.
The fruit stripe zebra.
Dude. Ew, okay, never mind.
Or what else?
All right, let's
That
see.
one's cute.
That's
cute.
Oh, the 3D Doritos.
Ew.
3D Doritos. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I've seen them. Never
I've
had
had
them.
them. I've had them before.
Wonder Balls.
Oh, the chocolate ones that you opened. My little brother used to like that. And then
Okay, yeah. I've had those. I've
Yeah.
had those. Oh, dude, I would love when the richer white ladies would bring the snacks to the soccer game.
Because you would get the
Yeah.
brand new.
Because for a
snacks.
while there, like I was like, okay, so all right, so I don't know if y'all know, but in La Jolla, you know La Jolla, you know how expensive it is to live in La Jolla. So La Jolla has these soccer teams, and I didn't live in La Jolla, but the soccer team wanted to win, so they would pay for our fees, and then me and Lydia's daughter would we would play for those teams. So God bless those white ladies that was paying for our fucking fees so that we could play for them. So we were playing for them, but then they had the good snacks. They would bring fucking everything, and then at the end of the fucking season they would give us like stuffed animals and stuff. It was great, but they would bring the good shit like that. I love that.
Cool.
See, I don't got beef. Somebody today said that I was racist against white people. I'm like, I'm not. They've been fucking cool. That just
A little taste of the white life.
I can
Yeah.
vouch. You are not racist against white people.
right. I have white friends. No, I was joking. No, but yeah, I did. The like I would, hanging out in La Jolla definitely was like, okay, bet I could see. And then I worked in La Jolla because my first job was babysitting. No, it was being a nanny. Because being a nanny and babysitting is different because the parents were still there. So both the parents were actually doctors. They were pharmacists or pharmacy tech. Pharmacy doctor, whatever. They was inventing drugs is what they were doing. So they had a little mini lab shit going on. They were rich as fuck. They lived in La Jolla.
Cooking up drugs?
It was cooking up drugs.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
That's her wife.
And then and they had 2 kids, and so I would have to take care of them while they're there, which is different because if you're just babysitting, you get to raid their fridge, you get to eat their ice cream, chocolate cookie dough. You leave the kids watching a movie, you're chilling, you can be on the phone, whatever you want to do. When the parents are there, you're just like
on your best behavior.
Do you
You're
want to
one of the
play?
kids too.
Yeah, and I was like 16, 15. So I was just there with them, and them kids were like, Claudia, we want to go outside. I'm like, great.
You're like, yeah.
I'm like, fuck. But it is what it is.
Well,
Anyway.
how did they get to put the word bugles on this? I guess because it's a Greek one.
What? What happened?
But I feel like this is a knockoff of bugles.
Yeah, it's a bugle. No, the 3D ones are the ones on the right over here on the left. I remember those. I don't remember these.
Oh, they were closed.
They were open. Closed. Yeah. Oh. I don't remember those.
Yeah.
Oh.
The one, yeah, those I remember. The ones that were closed.
What about Pepsi Blue?
Yeah, I remember that. I never drank it. It gave me it was weird.
It gave me the what?
It gave me the weird.
Flintstones popsicles, of course.
I remember the Bugs Bunny ice cream.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
She's like, it gave me the don't you ever disrespect Pepsi by being blue.
It was just weird. Like, why is it blue?
What is it about blue and red that it always has to be competing? Like, we could go from Crips and Bloods to Democrats and Republicans, to Target and Walmart, to hot and cold. Like there has never been a harder opposition opposing colors than red and blue.
And they're not even opposites, because the opposite of blue is orange and the opposite of red is green.
Damn, they just hate each other.
They just hate each other from the jump. They were taught and born to hate each other.
But like every company, it was like Blockbuster, Netflix won. It's always been two
red
companies
against blue.
that, I mean, like, yeah, red and blue, but it's like, why? Why are red and blue so? Why has there never been like a yellow and some other color beefing?
Yeah, you're right. That's crazy.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess like Jesus and the devil. Maybe
Jesus was blue? Really? Why is Jesus blue?
He's surrounded by blue in the sky.
The sky. I'm dead.
That's your story and you're sticking to it?
That's my theory.
Okay.
But I never
what
tried
else?
this.
I've never, no. They gave me the weird.
Who had the red? Mountain Dew? Code Red?
Yes, that one I did try. Yeah. I remember that one. That one was good.
Oh. You said their primary colors. Well, yeah, we know. Okay, but there's other colors.
Like
yellow.
Yeah, yellow.
And the other one.
Yeah, where the fuck is yellow at in this fight? Dude, that's what the third party should be. Yellow. So it's, Republicans, Democrats, and when there's finally a real third party in the United States, fucking yellow, dude. Yo, somebody pin this, clip this, pin this.
Yellow.
Let people know. Color. Yellow. We're going with yellow. I'm dead. I'm going to get deported from Mexico, from America right now.
I'm getting deported.
Somehow, this is popping up as a notification to Trump right now. Like, this bitch is starting some yellow shit right now. Not yellow snow. Oh, my God.
Oh, jeez.
We just ruined it. Fuck.
They also have the Sobe drinks.
I didn't like Sobe.
Those are gone.
I didn't like Sobe. But
gone. I had one this weekend.
Really?
Not the drink, but, at, like, fountain drink.
Oh, okay. Oh, they still have those?
Yeah,
Surge.
Some place over here.
Interesting.
Surge was crazy.
Oh yeah, Surge.
I named my soccer team Surge, and they actually went for it. We had like a whole meeting, and then everybody was like, "What names do we want?"
And I was like, "Surge."
Surge, because I was really obsessed with fucking cool stuff like that. Surge was the coolest.
What flavor was it?
And we named ourselves Surge, the Surge. We were crazy.
The Surge.
What flavor was it?
My first soccer team ever. Never mind. I'm just gonna start fucking exposing to my motherfuckers are just gonna start googling me and be like, "Okay, I found you."
I'm dead.
All my soccer pictures were trash.
What did it taste like? Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, what's this? What's the flavor?
Cancerous.
Oh jeez.
White Claw. What the hell?
Oh, White Claw does have a surge. Citrus. Okay.
Surge sometimes.
Oh, to compete with Mountain Dew.
Yeah. It was very Mountain Dewy.
Okay.
Yeah, it does seem like.
What the fuck? This motherfucker made it on time. Oh shit.
On time.
On time.
Damn.
We're like 2 hours in.
2 hours and 45 minutes later.
Well, I'm just saying he made it before 4 in the fucking morning. We were just talking about how he never makes it nowhere on time.
And we were
talking about your Vegas story showing
Surge.
up. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah. You brought me flowers.
I made it like a long time ago when you were like 16.
Oh my god!
What
Dub introduced me to you.
Oh my god! Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I followed your career all the way until now.
He came with the. He came with the.
They smell really good too. I'm not just saying.
With the tequila.
Hey, don't they smell really good?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, he came and gave you your flowers.
Yeah, I'm from Seattle. I saw you in Tacoma.
Very Seattle for you to do this because yes. People from Washington, I will say, I feel like I've been always shown a lot of love from Washington. Shouts out to all of y'all, especially Seattle, obviously. You guys are fucking amazing. And you guys just really have a real, like, motherfucking culture. And here it is. Yellow.
Aww.
I was just talking about yellow. I swear to God, I was just talking about yellow. I was saying how there's always a beef between blue and red, from obviously the Crips and the Bloods to the Norteños and Sureños to the Target and the Walmart to the Netflix and the Blue and the fucking Blockbuster to literally anything. Oh, to the Democrats and the Republicans. It's always blue And then they were like, it's primary colors. And I was like, what about yellow? There's never been anything that's yellow. So we are starting. No, I was joking. I can't get myself into that. Y'all will kill me. But yellow's a good thought. If you guys were thinking about a third party in history and government,
yellow,
you might want to think about yellow. Why is yellow always left out? You know? And here you go. We got some flowers. Thank you. All right, JP, drink some motherfucking shots.
Yeah.
We were talking shit about you right now. Not shit, but we were talking about why would you show up at 4 a.m. to Las Vegas when everybody's tired as fuck with a party van
with a party bus. Turn up. Yeah. With a party bus at like 4 a.m.
Like, Jay is the party.
I'm dead.
I showed up at 4 a.m. with the party bus, but they were all asleep, right?
Because we were all there.
Huh? Yeah. Jamie and my cousin went.
Hey, in all fairness, you gotta break down the name. JP does it. You know what I mean?
No, his name in my phone is Late P.
Seattle, I got him on King 5. They like gave him a full interview. Like if this dude wants to leave LA, he's a rock star. Like that's the way it is.
His name in my phone is Late P.
He's always late.
Which is crazy because sometimes I think about it. I'm like, let me hit up JP. And I literally look up Jay and I go, oh, wait, his name is Late. So then I got to go and I'll be typing in Late P and he's there. They said the Libertarian Party is yellow. Oh, damn. I'm fucking misinformed. Nice. Okay. So then there you go. So what the fuck are you stressing me for? No, I was joking. Like, where the fuck are y'all at? Help us. You know what the Libertarian Party is doing? Fucking arguing with each other and Democrats and Republicans. Right. There needs to be a little bit of a joint venture going on. We need to unite a little bit. Honestly, because the semantics are fucking killing us. Anyway, my favorite Tupac shirt was How Long Will They Mourn Me?
T-shirt in bright ass yellow with purple letters.
Period. Yellow is a cool color, man. For me, I will say that blue is a very good creative color for me. Like I feel like whenever I like stare at blue or green, it helps me be creative, you know? Which is cool. I like turquoise vibes. Do you have a color you like to stare?
Green is my favorite, so. But yeah, like turquoise is cool too. Or seafoam. You know seafoam?
Yo, this guy got specific. Seafoam.
Well, a lot of times with lighting out there, like they'll have seafoam as a color.
Wait, I didn't.
Oh, she's pouring another shot, y'all. Denise said 1K. Denise, you got a picture of me and Stephanie on there. Oh,
where?
Seafoam, that's a nice color.
Yeah, it's like between, you know.
Wait, how come you Googled seafoam and there's like 7 different seafoams?
Well, that always happens with colors. I feel like.
Which one is the true seafoam?
I don't know. Should I put true seafoam color?
They're all beefing.
Oh, so like a blue-green.
Isn't that crazy how, oh yeah, y'all said shot time 1K. All right, shot time 1K. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers,
beer, beer, beer. Oh, I shrunk as we were about to take the shot. Esa niña no se aguanta, ey, quiere todo porque Lucy sabe a. Nah, but listen, can you imagine that like you're at home and you're chilling and you got whatever fucking, you know, whatever you're worried about or angry or thoughts or ideas or whatever the fuck, and you're like, and there's someone in this world that probably their biggest stress is that they're repping what the true seafoam color is. Like somebody, I don't know if they work at Crayola, I don't know if they work at Paint, if they work at Bear, where the fuck they work, but they work somewhere and they're like, that fucking company is selling a more yellow version of seafoam and we have the more cool version of seafoam which has a little more blue to it and this is the real version, and then they don't, and you know what I'm saying? Or they're like, there's some real arguments happening about colors and it's just like, you know, it's,
I mean, maybe that's why these
stressful.
Companies are in business.
Yeah, but it's like
they're catering to what, because your version of seafoam is different to my version of seafoam. So I'm gonna go to this company because they're selling my seat, and you're gonna go to the different. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just crazy though, because a lot of times in our life, like especially when we were teenagers, probably, or even, you know, now, when we have something that bothers us or that worries us, somebody's like, oh, that's so small. I remember when people, dude, I'm old enough to remember when social media was barely like starting to grow and people were like, oh, you're worried about MySpace? That doesn't matter. That's nothing. And then, oh, you worried about Twitter? That's stupid. How are you worried about Twitter? Oh, you worried about Facebook or whatever the fuck. Instagram. People always made it seem like you can just write off people's concerns over social media. Social media is not a big deal. Fuck social media. Why are you even concerned? Everything has happened from social media. Literal fucking movements have started from social media. The way that this motherfucker won the office is from social media. Like, everything is social media now. That's what's happening right now with AI. Like, motherfuckers are just like not even tripping over the fact that 500 billion or whatever the fuck was just invented into AI. Okay, so they're deporting all the immigrants. They're investing all this fucking money into AI. People are like, yeah, these fucking immigrants are taking our fucking job. Okay, well, good luck with a fucking robot that's about to take your fucking job, Bill. Idiot. Are you serious? Do you think it's that hard to flip a fucking burger? No, the robot's doing it. And guess what? He doesn't even get fucking carpal tunnel from it. Buns of steel. Literally. Buns of steel is stealing your fucking job.
Buns of steel is hilarious.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Sorry, Christ, for saying that. Wherever you are. The middle name fucking is pretty dope, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
what's your middle name?
If my name was Claudia fucking Feliciano. Well, wait, hold on.
That's the second one you just.
The joke here is that Feliciano is my son's father's last name, not mine. My last name is Madriz. A lot of times, it was funny because for a long time when people didn't know I was married or I had a kid, people were like, your brother's last name is different. Do you guys have different dads? And I was like, I just wouldn't say that I was married, but.
You'd be like, oh, yeah.
So Claudia fucking Feliciano. Claudia's not fucking Feliciano no more. Claudia is fucking bitches. We out here living our best life. Cheers.
What other bitches are you fucking?
Oh, bitch. Oh, wait. Hold on. Woman. Claire's fucking this bitch. What? You're pressing me. What do you want me to say? See, you ruined it. Claudia fucking Alexandra. Wait. That's my middle name. Okay, so.
Who's Alexandra?
So just Jesus fucking Christ is dope.
Yes.
All right. Well. All right. Not all the jokes are gonna land. There was like 5 different jokes in there that landed, but the real one, the one I wanted, didn't land.
I thought we were gonna do this.
Oh shit. Where are we?
Hot
What
seat.
the fuck happened to you, JP? Are you taking a drink?
Oh, he
You
has
drinking? Are you telling us a story? Hand that man a mic. What? Oh, what?
Well,
Oh, you want him to sit there? Oh, JP.
I mean, this whole time the camera's been.
Late P, have a seat.
This is dope. This is I'm like, this podcast is brought to you by fucking Crayola because look at this pencil. It's got so many colors in it.
Oh, you can write in a rainbow.
Pants.
Dude, did you guys see how Lisa Frank apparently was like a bitch?
Mm-hmm.
But what's even worse is Lisa Frank's husband was a bigger bitch. But even worse than that, Lisa Frank's son is the biggest bitch of them all. I can't fucking believe how much I knew nothing about it, but just by his body language and how he talks, I was like, oh, bro, this dude's a fucking bitch. I was like, there's no fucking way. Apparently there's a documentary on, I don't know where, Hulu, some fucking shit, about Lisa Frank. Lisa Frank apparently was running some crazy company where they were taking advantage of artists and they were doing all this stuff. Her ex-husband is this crazy narcissistic ass fucking weirdo dude who was taking advantage of artists, but he was claiming that he was the artist himself. Then they did this documentary exposing Lisa Frank, and I think he was trying to like prop himself up like he was like the good guy. But I think in propping himself up as the good guy, he made himself look even worse. So then his son made a TikTok to try to make him like defend his dad, and in defending him made himself look worse. So I'm just like, yo, this whole family, I don't know, but all I can thank God is I never owned no goddamn Lisa Frank as much as I wanted it.
Ever.
I wanted it so bad, dude.
I see all the girls with their little trapper keepers, Lisa Frank with their little pens, and I'm like,
My mom never bought
My
me
mom
that.
was like, no, that's way too expensive. You could have the from the dollar store.
Again, Lydia had that, bro. They had snacks. Her daughter had Lisa Frank. They had sleepovers. She had a friend her best friend, her name was Brandy, and she was from Maine. I had never fucking heard that nobody was from Maine. What the fuck is even Maine?
What the fuck is even Maine?
I was like, dude.
In California?
They would be like, no, Rhode Island.
No, I'm saying like the girl was from Maine living in California?
Yeah, like her family was like Maine, Rhode Island, like all that shit.
Oh,
and was like
rich.
white and was like in California. And then they was all best friends. And then her other best friend played the violin. And then they had Lisa Frank and they had snacks. Oh, wow. And they were just like living the best life. And I was just like, wow. It was a whole culture shock because I had moved from the Bay to San Diego. And like all these people are just like, you know what I'm saying? To me, I was just like, wow, you guys made it. And they had Lisa Frank. And I wished I had some, but my mom was like, fuck out of here. You're not getting that. Go to the swap meet. And I was like, okay, cool. So
So you never got any Lisa Frank from the swap meet?
No. What did I get from the swap meet? Clothes. But anyway, so Lisa Frank's a bitch.
Oh.
And fuck her and her fucking son and the husband. I think it's crazy because they tried to expose her as an asshole. And to me, I'm just like, look at y'all. You know what I'm saying? And they took advantage of artists so bad. So, and then they took advantage also of a small independent makeup company. They took their ideas and ran. Then they ended up making collaborations with
and they never paid
other people.
Or something, right?
Yeah, it was like crazy.
And took the money and ran.
Yeah, which is crazy sometimes too, because people will be like, "Oh, like why would a big corporation steal from these small people?" Like, yeah, that's exactly where they steal from. Just like as an artist, like there's times when independent artists are like, "Oh, this person copied me," and they're like, that happened to me before. I've been like, this person did this based on my shit. And people are like, that person doesn't even know who you are. And then I'm like, years later, I'm like, actually they did. Like they absolutely fucking definitely did. Yeah. JP, you work on music. Have you ever seen big artists steal from small artists?
All the time.
And then their fans just get to be like, why would they know who you are? And it's like you're because they're on social media and they fucking see the same shit you do.
Right.
Have
or
they ever
think that they made it first?
Yeah.
You know, because they're the bigger ones. So like, if, you know, like it seems like they might take a sound or a hook or melody, and then they feel like because it's a big artist, so like that person made it first. But in reality, it's like, no, you found it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, just that person.
Or they get inspired.
Right.
And art is supposed to inspire. Yeah, it's funny how art is always supposed to inspire when it's the small person inspiring the big person. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like somehow they get to steal and take, and then it's just like you're just sitting there like as bro. One of the biggest reasons I don't do sessions, I don't accept music, I don't accept no fucking like nothing. Like I don't like to work with most producers because there's been times when I go and I do a session and I chop it up and I work on music and whatever. The music never comes out. The music never, oh no, you know, I don't know what's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. Magically, 2 years later, somebody has a song very similar to something that I worked on with somebody. And I remember one time, I actually fired a manager for this. I was like, bro, I think it's kind of funny because, like, I remember I was working with this music, with this producer you brought, and then, like, this other person just made a song, and it, like, just sounds, I'm like, am I tripping? They're like, yeah, you're tripping. Like, they would have never heard your song. I'm like,
right.
I was like, you know what? Actually, goodbye. But it really be like that. And the internet has only made it even worse for everybody to be able to steal from people. And I'm scared for creatives because of where AI is going. That think about what AI can do to creatives. You know what I'm saying? What? Y'all are watching what my brother's doing?
No. My brother's like, you're in his shot. I'm like, there's no camera angle.
I'm like, no, because usually whenever we have like, wait, where the fuck did JP and his bright ass phone pants go?
I'm not in his shot. I can see it.
I think he went to go pick up a phone call.
Oh, I'm dead. He showed up to the podcast. He's like, actually, the White House is calling me right now.
Do you want to play this game?
Is that what we're doing?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you play this game?
Girl, what the hell?
Okay, hold on. It's called Hot Seat. So, hold on. It ain't come with no instructions out here. Oh, the instructions are right over here. Perfect. Oh, you know,
I won't say that because honestly, because I saw your comment. I'm a big Cardi B fan as a person. I believe wholeheartedly in her story, in her, in who she's been since like 15,000 followers when she was like 2-braid Cardi, just talking shit on the internet with the chipped tooth and everything. I do firmly think that she, for our time, is the Cinderella story that we needed. We needed that inspiration of that. Somebody's personality can 100% carry you from being wherever you are to where she ended up at. Like, that to me is like a story that 100% needed to be documented. I can't wait for the movie. I cheer her on. I hope for all the success for her. I don't have a problem at all with Cardi, and never had a problem with her, like, ever. I cheered on when she was pregnant. When she announced her pregnancy, bro, you got to remember that as a woman who went through a secret pregnancy, because at the time, I'm just really going to ask for everybody to like just keep it a little bit quiet, because I'm really, what I want to say is like important, and I have ADHD. So sometimes if you're in my eye line, I start forgetting it. But as a woman who had to have a secret pregnancy at the time, you didn't really hear of artists have a baby, be pregnant, go through all these fucking things. Listen to Zion by Lauryn Hill, Miss Lauryn Hill. That's my biggest fucking, influence. And she had to make a choice between having a baby, having a family, and her career. How many women have had to, unfortunately, make a choice between having a career and having a baby? It just didn't happen. You feel me? So at the time, I had to do that. And so when I got signed to a major label, which, by the way, they came through and offered me more money than I thought I would have ever gotten. And Yaya was there, Ito was there, everybody knows. I really had a hard time understanding what was happening in my life. However, I had a 7-month-old, and I really just didn't know what the fuck to do with my life. So I accepted the deal, and I never mentioned it. I never mentioned I had a baby. I never mentioned I had a, ex-husband. I never mentioned nothing. I was just like, I'm going to just fucking see what the fuck happens. Had I mentioned it, they would have put that in the fucking stipulations of the contract, because they're going to be worried that they're going to lose their investment. They're not going to give you an advance and then you're just going to go get pregnant again and then they lose. Mm-hmm. They wanted to know. So when I saw Cardi, when I saw Beyonce, when I see all these women be able to announce their pregnancy to their fan base, have a baby, come back, have a career, have another baby, have a career. To me, it was one of the most inspiring and honestly transformative things for women, and in the trajectory of how women can have a career in entertainment, especially in rap, because obviously in pop music, whatever, everybody can do whatever they want. But for rappers and for women that come from where we come from, it was fucking amazing. So just so you guys know, because I don't think I've ever been very clear about how I feel about Cardi. Like, I really do genuinely believe in her story and everything. I will say that we were at the same label, and that when I dropped Waste of Time, which, by the way, I did send to the label, and they told me it was too aggressive towards men. My A&R at the time said it was too aggressive. It's too aggressive towards men. It sounds angry. This will never work. This won't work. It wasn't until it got 15 million views, independently, just on YouTube, by the way. I couldn't drop it on anywhere else. I just dropped it on my own. That they even listened to the suggestion. And here was my suggestion: keep the money. I was like, keep the money. I don't care about anything about it, but I believe in myself. My brother shot the music video. We paid $500 for the restaurant to fucking let us shoot, and we bought everybody drinks and food, and everybody that was involved was there because they wanted to be, and we shot it ourselves. And I believed in the song, and Pumbaa made the beat. And I was like, keep the money, keep the fucking song. I don't fucking care. Just put it on fucking iTunes and Spotify, because it's doing numbers, 15 million on YouTube by itself. Just my fans, just fucking with it. Please. And so they finally did. But when they did just keep the money. There was no push. There was no promo. There was no nothing. There was no playlisting. There was no any sort of promo. Just keeping the money. And then it was kind of crazy to end up hearing a song that ended up dropping later that was also very angry towards men, and just seeing how greenlit it got, just seeing how much support, how much money, how much radio, how much just everything. And that's when I learned a very hard lesson, that sometimes It's not that you're wrong. It's that people don't want to hear it from you. It's you. And I internalized the fuck out of that. It made me realize that sometimes it's just, I'm not wrong. It's just me. It's not gonna be me. And that's fine. But it is what it is. I know, and you're gonna give me my flowers, but honestly, no, it's just real. This is real. You can't undermine the experiences that sometimes we go through, and we realize. I had my boy, I cried on this same fucking place, talking to my boy, because he was like, you need to tell people, you need to say, don't, Trump and this and that. And I was like, bro, I'm not your voice. These motherfuckers don't want to hear it from me. They want to hear it from a man. I swear to God, if you fucking, bruh. Where is that coming from? Bro, just take a fucking shot, dog. We're like talking like some real serious shit and you're fucking mixologist right now. This dude's like this. I'm like, bro. How loud was he in the bathroom? Yes or no, bro? How loud was the pipes when this man was going to the bathroom too? I've never heard this room rumble.
Can I say something to support?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So I'm Justin Murda. I'm a DJ. I'm from Seattle. I used to be a rapper. I was in the industry. I actually met you when you were like 16. Dove introduced us. Macklemore used to open for us back in the day.
Oh shit.
So we had a rap group called the Rebels out of Seattle. I went on to produce a thing called the Hip Hop Handbook. We would teach in demonstration form the history of hip hop, in schools and stuff all across America. You can look up Hip Hop Handbook, wherever it's at. We
Give him that seat.
Reignited,
bro. That chair right there. Just give it to him so he doesn't have to bend over.
Oh no, it's okay.
No, go ahead. That way you can get comfortable.
I'm 45. I'm still
bro, I got a bad back. Just watching you was making my back hurt. I'm like, damn.
We traveled all over. I've been in every part of the industry. I worked with Usher and Chris Brown.
Period.
I worked with my brother. I went to Vietnam. I made Hip Hop Central in Vietnam. 2 seasons of that. I actually almost got thrown in jail for making the first international hip hop festival in Vietnam.
Damn.
It's been a wild life, man. Been all over. But the thing is that it's hard to just focus anything on any one part of the industry. It's like I heard you saying, because the first experience with shelving, right? So there was this group in Seattle, and they're called the Subdwellers. And you can look this up. The Subdwellers were hugely famous in Seattle, in the whole Pacific Northwest. They were selling hundreds of thousands of units out of the back of their car, just like.
Do you want to say here, just because you're speaking real facts? So say here real quick, just so you could teach us some shit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that way we can, we could talk about some shit. Cause this motherfucker showed up like a hip hop historian. He was like, "Let me tell you something real quick." There's motherfucking Seattle
Subdwellers.
Okay, so tell me again. So there was a what? Yeah, you can put the headphones on.
Okay, I'll put them on. I can't mess up the fedora.
Oh, okay, bad. Period.
So I'm from Seattle. There is a group in Seattle called the Subdwellers, for example, right? So they came out when I was first starting out, probably around 2000, 2001. This was before the Macklemore era. Because we worked with Macklemore. Macklemore actually opened for a few of our shows. I know his name's Ben Haggerty. That's actually Macklemore. And then Ryan Lewis joined him, and then they created, their thing. But before that, there was really no Seattle sound. There was Sir Mix-a-Lot, and I know Anthony really well. Anthony's an awesome guy, and he got a lot of, esteem from Seattle and stuff like that. He's really an amazing guy. So that was my introduction to the music industry. And the Subdwellers, they were wildly popular. They were like Limp Bizkit, right? They were rock rap, but super famous. Like they did the Seattle Infest. So even today, like, you know, like where 103.3 and a lot of the call signs like went dead, like 107.7 The End is still alive in Seattle. Like that's still like one of the oldest call signs. They still do alternative. They still do rock. They do kind of do everything, but it's Seattle, right? Probably 4 decades now. So Subdwellers did their, like, you know, the in ball and all this stuff, right? These guys were like, they were shutting down shows. They were like beating Limp Bizkit and all the rock rap groups, right?
Okay.
And then they got shelved. So they got signed by, I forget the record label, but it was like Universal or somebody like that. And they literally got signed by that label. And then, you know, just like Britney Spears and like all these other, you know, awesome artists that or not Britney Spears, but Lady Gaga and Meghan Trainor, you know, they get signed to a deal, and then they sign you because they don't want you to compete with their other products.
Yeah.
And so Subdwellers got signed because they didn't want them to compete with Limp Bizkit and all these other guys.
Yeah.
But
I think and I'll just say this because I saw somebody else say like, oh, like they don't want you to blow up because they want to have somebody else that they can control. Or for example, even that. The only thing that I can sometimes tweak for my argument, for me, because now looking back on my career, there was nobody that was like me. So it's not like there was just this market share where somebody signed somebody else and it was like, let's blow them up, not her. When I was signed, I do think I was signed for the right reasons. I think it's a cultural thing. I think it was just hard to pinpoint and understand who the fuck I was. So when you finally run into who I am and what I'm supposed to do, it just didn't exist. At the time, the only thing that had ever succeeded was Chicano rap. The biggest rapper that was in Chicano rap, one of them wasn't Chicano. He was Middle Eastern. The biggest syndicated show that was Chicano was also not a Chicano host. She was a white woman. So it's just like there was so many things that were working for Chicanos that didn't really. And then here I am, Mexican American, talking about whatever the fuck I was talking about. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense for Chicano. It didn't make sense for whatever the fuck. I got signed on pop. You didn't really know where the fuck to fucking put me. I remember sitting in that fucking office and them saying, Taco Circuit. That's a thing. Taco Circuit is a thing.
Did they really say that shit to you?
Chitlin Circuit is a thing. Taco Circuit is a thing. That is a real fucking thing that was said in New York City in a fucking major label in the office by real people that are actually in position to fucking do all this shit. They say words like Chitlin Circuit, Taco Circuit, this is what we're working, this is what we're doing. I was signed on pop. I was not signed rap. I was not signed hip hop. I was not signed urban. I was signed pop. So they just didn't know where the fuck to put me. And it has not been till recently that Mexican artists have even became successful to the point that they are. So how the fuck else could you say anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, where the fuck else were they going to put me? I'm just this girl who happens to be bilingual, who doesn't dress sexy, won't really do certain things, won't really talk about certain things. I don't think they didn't know. And you have a bunch of like interns. Well, what if you do this? Well, what if you do that? Do you want to know? I was talking about this last night, and I realized as I was listening to my music, my first mixtape was recorded in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Do you know who chose that? Me. I chose that. I was from the Bay Area, moved to San Diego, moved to Texas, got signed in Texas, went to New York, got signed, and chose to record in Pittsburgh. Do you want to know why? Because I was a huge Mac Miller.
Wait, can I cut you off? You off? All right. So this was my same time, right? Like you were you're younger than me, right? But I was old, like in the rap game or in the music game, period, right?
Yeah.
So Mac Miller actually knew you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were in Pittsburgh. Wiz Khalifa invited us out to a radio show. And they knew you.
Yeah.
I mean, like 100%.
Yeah.
And so they were putting you on because it doesn't matter if you're Latina, you're black or whatever, right? Like your skill set for emceeing, Like, you were one of the very first females who could double time coherently without slurring words, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's super hard.
Yeah.
Like, people don't like, you know, like, you and I as an artist, like, and as an MC, like, to double time, to actually be able to rap and write and do whatever, but then also compose, but then also produce double time lyrics is super, 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 super hard.
No,
Like,
I think even the technicality.
Like, even to this day, like, there's very few artists who can go on and be like, I'm a double time rapper and I can just spit flows and, you know, like, that's super hard. And you were one of the very first females to ever be able to do that, period. Before Cardi, before, you know, Nicki Minaj.
I don't want to name drop, but
no,
I will say,
I'm not. I mean, it's
I
not.
don't
it's
like
not
that
about
because people then start pinning people against each other. But what I will say is, to this day, because y'all know me, I walked away from a lot of double time rapping and all that shit because what people started thinking is, every time I did an interview, they're like, spit us the fastest, most bars ever in life. And I'm like, bitch, suck my fucking dick. You have all these fucking rappers come through and they're like, and then they're like, no, give us the lyrical miracle. I'm like, no, fuck you. Like, I'm not doing that.
Right.
And it was like, it became a fucking weird ass shit, bro. Like, where every interview I did, fucking even down to fucking 106, even down to, what's his name? Jay Cruz. Like, I'd known Jay Cruz since the beginning of my career. And that motherfucker has given everybody hour-long interviews. He still to this day has only given me this long of an interview. And he's like, well, would you spit? No, I'm not doing that. Fucking leakers, LA leakers. I'm not doing a whole ass fucking interview. Let's have some conversations. Let's talk about the community. Let's talk about what the fuck we doing. Let's really go into depth. Not just the moment you think of Snow the Product, she got to come through and rap her fucking ass. Like, bro, what am I?
Right. But so the reason
so I stepped away from that shit.
The reason I met Jay, right, for example, like, so I know Ruck Nutty, like, and Richard Garcia, he was Teddy.
That's a cool name.
He was Teddy Riley's protege.
Ruck Nutty.
Yeah, he
must get mad bitches.
He does it. He does. Even to
My
this
name's
day.
Ruck Nutty.
I don't care. I'm putting it out on blast like that, bro. He can pull. Anyway,
you're about to get a call right now. Somebody's about to beat your ass. Right. If somebody was like, yeah, Snow the Product gets, and you were like, Snow the Product gets mad bitches, I'll be like, bro, shut the fuck up right now on the podcast right now. Shut up.
He's probably he's hitting me up probably right now. Yeah, he's like, shut up, Justin. No, Richard's awesome. Richard's the fucking shit. But like, when I came, you know, because like, I'm proud of my double time too. But one thing he, like, as soon as I hit him, he's like, bro, you have to be like Luda. You have to be like Busta. You have to be able to like go into double time, come out, go back in, come in, go out, back in. You know what I mean? You have to make it relevant to the people who are listening to you because only a certain percentage of your population can actually understand, you know, like what you're spitting.
There you go. Period. That is what holds back an artist that does that. Is that.
But that's why you're so amazing because like the shit that you say is real. So it doesn't matter if it's double time, half time, or fucking slow. Like the shit that you say like comes from your heart. Like, you know? And that's why I'm here right now. Like, dude, we're fans. Like, you know, like when Jay was like, yo, I'm fucking with Snow, like I'm like, hey, like she's fucking amazing.
Thank you.
That's real shit. Hell yeah.
No, I could tell. I mean, he showed up with flowers.
Yeah. But Dove, like Dove, for example, like Dove is an amazing person. Like Dove did so many things for so many people. Like she put us on. Like that's how we did Hip Hop Handbook. Like like that's, you know, I mean, seriously, like if I wouldn't
Dove told me not to sign.
If I didn't do Hip Hop Handbook, I would have never met my wife. Like, you know what I mean?
Period. That's the biggest win right there. You got your wife off that. Period.
Yeah.
I love that. No, Dove's told me not to sign to Atlantic. Like Dove showed up in a taxi in New York, cold. It was cold and it was raining, and she said, "Do not sign." And I looked at her and I said, "I just signed." No, I literally like she showed up late. Oh. Not that she showed up late, but like what I was going through at the time. The management. Okay, here's the thing that people don't know. I was fucked over way before Atlantic. I met this management team called Street Science when I was pregnant. So I was pregnant and I was on the internet, still going live, making my music. I wrote Drunk Love while I was pregnant. That's when I like really like, I had my project. I had recorded it in-house in my garage in my house. Literally, my brother, Yayo, yes or no? I recorded that whole project in the fucking garage in fucking Fort Worth. My brother, you feel me? These are my motherfucking people. I recorded this project. This was what I believed in, you know, whatever. I'm pregnant. I meet these people. They're like, yo, we could help you. We could this, we could that. The person that they had signed, I don't know, I don't want to talk too much, but the person that they had signed, I was like, okay, bet. Like, y'all have done a lot with this person. Like, not what I want to do, but like, you've been able to do something. And at the time, what the fuck? I'm pregnant. I got no money. I'm just at home. You know, I'm dropping my music and I'm selling my mixtapes, but I'm not really doing much. I'm at Trader Joe's. Not Trader Joe's. Fucking Trader's Village. I'm at Trader's Village in fucking Dallas selling my CDs. And every single person I walk up to sell my CD is like, you're not on the West Coast. This is Texas.
Right.
My mixtape was called Future of the West Coast. And I just so fucking happened to move to Texas.
Right.
And motherfuckers in Texas is like, bitch, you're not in Cali. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I printed 5,000 of these mixtapes. I gotta sell them now. Because I printed these mixtapes and now I gotta sell them. So here I am in Texas, just walking up to people like, yo, you know, my mixtape, whatever. And it was not working. So I'm walking around fucking Trader's Village about to cry because it's windy as fuck in Texas. Nobody tells you that shit. My hair's getting stuck on my lip gloss. I'm crying. People are fucking telling me no. They're telling me get the fuck out of here. I'm like, ah. So then this fucking management comes up to me and they're just like, oh, we could do this, we could do that. So I'm like, all right, bet, let's do it. I do it. That was my first experience ever in my fucking life of somebody not knowing who I am or what the fuck I am. It was insanely terrible. I can only talk about it now because I doubt I'm gonna get sued. But it was just so bad. I had a song called Killing Game. Remember that?
Well,
I know it.
To the Dove part. Dove's telling you not to sell.
Yeah. I'm getting there.
Oh, all right.
It's going there.
Oh, okay.
It's going there. So I have this song called Killing Game because I'm just like da 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 da. You know, I'm like check the clothes. Blah, 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 da, da, da. I'm killing game. Killing Game. It was about killing game, right? They're like, we don't like that. We want to name it Check the Clothes. I'm like, that sounds like I'm doing laundry. You can't name my song Check the Clothes.
Right.
I'm doing laundry right now. Check on the clothes, like, and I've gotten my clothes stolen at a laundromat before from the dryer, and I was pissed because it was my couch cover, and I was like, I hate that somebody stole my clothes from the laundromat because it was a couch cover, and I know you don't own that couch, so now you just did that for no fucking reason. Give me my couch cover back. My couch was naked for a long time. For years, my couch was naked. It was just this white couch from IKEA. Fuck you, whoever stole it. Anyway, they said that. Drunk Love, same thing.
I love it.
I made my song Drunk Love, and I gotta say this because y'all motherfuckers love Drunk Love. But
the only reason I was gonna say, like, I love Dove.
Like, wait, motherfucker, I'm getting back to fucking Dove, dude. Talking about my shit right now. Hold on. This guy's like, yeah, but back to me though, because Dove and me. Hold on. Back to what I was saying.
Circular.
Back to my song Drunk Love.
Okay.
Right. Which is what you got a story about that?
No.
He's like, I've been drunk once.
Right.
He's like, and I also fell in love.
I've never been drunk. I've never fell in love.
Dang. Anyway, nah.
Till I was up here.
All right, so check this out. Nah, Drunk Love, all these songs, anyway, whatever. That whole thing happened. These motherfuckers fucked me over so bad that my only way out was signing. And they were Mexican. Their whole thing was, we're Mexican, we're raza, we're your people. You know, you're better off being independent. You don't want to go with a major because we gonna have your back. You know, we're raza. Come on, come with us. So, and you know, and at the time I was pregnant. I was going through all these things. I was like, yeah, that's gonna have my back. I never made a motherfucking dollar ever. These motherfuckers took my money for 10 fucking years plus. They never gave me a single fucking dollar. As a matter of fact, they took everything they made from me, invested it in other artists, and just kept on fucking going. The grift was completely going. Bro, they had me for 4 months. I got signed to a major label. They made $30,000 in less than 4 months off me. They had spent thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on the rest of their artists, had never made really shit because their artist wasn't popping yet. But on me, they fucking did all that shit. And I never got paid. And now the main person passed away and I never got paid. So now who the fuck do I argue with? Nobody. I have a podcast and I get to fucking tell y'all. And where's my fucking money for Drunk Love, huh? Motherfucker? Because that song was fucking lit.
Swampy said it was like more like 75K, but you know.
It was a lot of fucking money.
It was a lot.
It was a lot of money. And they took it from me and I had a baby and I could have used it, bitch. But you know what I did? I just walked away and I was like, you know, I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to get in a lawsuit. I'm not going to nothing. I'm a creative and I'm going to keep creating. That's the only thing I could do. I'm going to walk away and I'm going to make more music and I'm going to make more videos and I'm going to take more photo shoots and I'm going to do more things because arguing with your past is never worth your future.
Absolutely.
And let me repeat that for anybody. That has more to do with anything, personal, business, anything creative. Arguing with your past is not worth your future. Keep going, keep creating, keep making, keep doing. And in the long run, you know, Dove, who did tell me don't sign, but they told me sign and they pulled me to a restaurant and they had me with a lawyer and they made me sign a bunch of shit before we went up there. And then I realized, you know what they made me sign?
What?
Was a paperwork that would say my lawyer can represent my manager plus me and there was no problem. That's why they pulled me aside on a rainy day in New York to a restaurant right before we walked into the Atlantic building. Wow. And it was because that's what that was. My stupid ass, you know, but whatever. You live and you learn. And that's why I said I never fought it. I was just like, all right, that was my dumb mistake. But Dove always gave me good advice and Dove always told me what it was. And getting back to the Dove stuff, you know, that's my motherfucking homie to this day. And she had good intentions for me, but unfortunately I had bad people in my ear that were, 1, manipulative, 2, used my culture against me. And that's why I'm very wide awake about, there's people that act like they're for the culture, but they're not for the culture. They are culture vultures, even if they're brown. So, R.I.P.
Yep.
These shots for Jessica.
Anyway,
Shouts out.
So,
yo, isn't that crazy that somebody said, what's Jessica in Spanish today? Do you guys remember at the beginning? And I didn't even tell this story? R.I.P. to Jessica. Damn, bitch. I hope you fucking enjoyed my money.
Okay. I'm out.
Bye.
A couple things. Okay.
Oh, damn.
So, my
he said, I'm out. I said, bye. He said, oh, hold on.
But before I leave.
My Dove story is one of the reasons why I really respected her. She was one of the very first people I took a demo tape to.
Damn.
You know? Yep. So I handed it to her and she was super honest. And she was like, this shit's garbage.
I fucking love her.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And she hates white rappers.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, no, actually, don't say that. She doesn't hate white rappers. She just doesn't like not talented people.
And she hates culture vultures. I will say that.
Yeah,
Dove will not let you get away with it.
I agree with culture vulture, but I think like non-talented people, because I think like people who are talented, like look, you know, like you look at Eminem, right? Like he's fucking talented and he made it, you know. But then there's some people, you know, that they're on the fringe and they didn't really have anything exemplary. There was nothing that like made them stand out versus anybody else. But yet, you know, they may have made it.
Holy shit, are y'all gonna have the battle of the fedoras?
Hell yeah.
That's fucking crazy. I want to watch you guys battle it out for the fedora and we let the best fedora win.
No. We're not battling. We've combined. We're literally the fucking Fedora brothers. Like Jay united the fedora.
That's fucking
brought
funny.
Us together.
And by the way, when I said Dove hates white rappers, I'm going to tell you why she met me was because she said, I hate white rappers, and when your World Star Hip Hop link was this white girl can rap, she said, I logged on to hate on you. That's what she said. She said, I saw that link and I said, I'm going to fucking talk shit. And she said, I watched your video and I was like, damn, she can rap. And then she's like, and then I found out you were Mexican. I was like, yeah, I don't know why. To this day, that stupid interview I recently did with fucking, what is it? That one Math Hoffa show or whatever. they literally, to this day, the comment section is white bitch, white rapper, white bitch, this white bitch. Yeah, and even there's a Reddit about how I'm white, and it's like, she's fucking white, she's a white rapper. And I'm like, that's so crazy. Dude, Here I am fighting tooth and nail for immigrants. and fucking literally, there's a bunch of like black dudes in New York that are like, fuck you, white bitch. And I'm like, I'm fucking fighting white people for Mexicans. So at this point, bro, it's fucking laughable, actually, that who the fuck even am I? And y'all are trying to bully me into a personality disorder. When I do fucking crash out, I'm going to let you know, I'm going out strong, bitch. I'm going out. When you make me crash out, I'm going out strong, bitch. Letting you know right now, and that is a fucking warning.
That is totally not true. Like, dude, she supported Ryan Avio, like the dude from Common Market. Like, she didn't have. It wasn't about race at all. Like she's. I'm gonna call her right now. Go ahead. She's awesome, man. Like, dude, Dub's awesome.
Breaking Bad hat.
United as the Fedora brothers.
Yo, white guys wearing fedoras gotta be like white girls dyeing their hair blue.
Only be
right?
one.
Right? No.
Jello, fuck you, bitch. I fucking love you.
Oh shit.
I fucking love you. Dove.
Come on.
When you first saw my first video ever.
Tell her Common Market. She supported Common Market.
Yo, bro, shut the fuck up, dog. Dove, when you first heard about me and on World Star, yes or no, you were ready to hate on me because they said I was a white rapper?
100%.
Because this guy's here talking about how you weren't fucking hating on white rap. I was like, bro, Dove loves the culture. She was 1,000% ready to hate on some fucking white female rapper.
I love it.
Corny white girl rapper.
I love it. I
played the video and I fucking got goosebumps. And I fucking sent an email. I went to the website, Googled her, went to the website, found an email and said, you don't know me, but I'm going to help you. How can I help you?
And help me, she motherfucking did.
Hey, but factual, right? Like this, like, I don't even know if you remember me, Dove. I'm Justin. I'm from Seattle. Like, you introduced me to Snow like way back in the day, like when she was like 16. Dove, like seriously though, like you supported some other folks from like Seattle that were like white rappers. Like you didn't have a problem with like Common Market and stuff like that, right?
She's like, nah, I hated that.
Yeah.
So I can say this. I grew up going to the black clubs in Seattle. I didn't.
I'm not taking away from that.
So, No. But listen. So I went to all of the hip hop shit. Anything like John Moore, or anyone else was doing, I would show up. So I knew who the people were who actually went to those. It didn't matter what color they were, because if you were in the hip hop community, you're in it and you're a part of it, right?
Yep.
So like Macklemore and guys like that would come and do the open mic shit. And it's like, I wasn't a fan. I never thought Macklemore was a great rapper. He got a great producer.
Right.
Who made him sound good, because Ryan is a fucking genius.
Right.
But at the end of the day, there were guys and girls who definitely were in the culture, definitely a part of it, and loved it. So that's what was important to me. But overall, I just really didn't fuck with a lot of white people.
Exactly.
I have a couple friends from high school, and that's it.
Yeah.
Period.
But at the same time, like, I'm just wanting to say, like you weren't just like 100% specifically biased. Like you were actually on some real shit, and like that's my point.
Dove, can I tell you something, Dove? Can I tell you something, Dove?
Okay.
I fucking love you, and I love that no matter what time it is in New York and where you are and where I am, if I call you up and we talking facts,
she just
I don't have to preface.
No,
I don't have to preface it with nothing. You're gonna answer what the fuck you're gonna answer, because you a real ass bitch. Because this motherfucker here was talking a whole different way, and then the moment you picked up, he said, "Well, I don't know if you."
No, come on, man, no, fuck that. No, I'm just saying, she's not biased. She has an ear for good music. My point is that you have great music.
No, I know.
Is that I am biased against anybody that I feel will attack or harm people that I love.
Yeah.
So if I get vibes from people that they're not legit or they're not really into it, then fuck you. Like, I don't care.
Period.
And I would pick the phone up for Snow even at 2 a.m. in Vegas when she's looking for a fucking hotel.
Period. But Dove,
that's my bitch.
I did quote our relationship correctly. When I handed you my shit, you said I was whack, and like that made me become who I am.
She's laughing.
Yeah, because it's true. Like, she's fucking amazing. She's an amazing person.
Dove, where?
I would rather you cry here with me when I tell you the truth than for you to go out in the world and have people laugh at you and you're crying because nobody was honest.
Dude, you actually said that she said that same shit to me. Like, she said, I would rather have, like, that. Fuck, man, that's crazy. Yeah, because
Dove's a real bit. Yeah. People, every single time when people ask me the best advice I ever got about the industry, I always quote Dove. Yep. I say, Dove told me to not be emotional and lower my tone and be monotone and take all my feelings out of it, because these motherfuckers are ready to blame you being a woman and being emotional and making decisions based on that. Yep. So you better calm down and make them decisions how you need to make them. And I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely. Now, what I will say is, I'm not going to take too much time of your time, Dove, but I said that you told me not to sign at Atlantic, and when you hopped out that fucking car that cold New York day, I was like, I had already signed. Mm-hmm. And it was such a sad fucking vibe, because it was like, you were absolutely right, but unfortunately I was with the wrong people that guided me the wrong fucking way, and it just is what it is.
But one last thing before
that, I never wanted you to ever sign. It was more, please just wait. Give it 6 months, because your value is about to skyrocket. Like, I knew between Cool Kid co-sign, getting This Is 50, just people, the source, like, you did all that press, then the media people meeting you and they all liked you, like, that was going to increase your value. So they would have had to come back to you with a way better offer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
But I will say, all right.
They were scared that day. When you left, they made you the offer. You left, they called you to come back, remember?
Yeah. Well, I was on my third offer. So I will say that when they called me in Texas, it was one. I said no. They called me to New York, they made me another one. I said no. By the third time, it went up. So yes, I feel like 6 months would have fucking, but I already had these motherfuckers on my back. And then by the time that I did what I did, I'm just glad that I got rid of the people that I got rid of, because Atlantic's people called me and were like, do you know that they're double dipping? They're charging you for certain fees and certain things, but they're charging Atlantic for certain fees and certain things. That's when I was like, oh, I got to get the fuck out of here. So.
Yep, they're charging Atlantic, but you also had to recoup, right?
Yep. I was recouping what they were charging Atlantic and recharging for me to have to recoup for Atlantic. So I was double recoup. They were double dipping everywhere. So I was just like, man. Dang. And what's crazy is you can hear who my project manager was on Kodak Black's fucking projects, because it's the same fucking person. So it's crazy. You can hear him. There's a call where he's calling and she's like, you need to blah, blah, blah about the project. That's the same girl, the same that used to call me and be like, Snow, I don't want to tell you this, but I was like, damn. So when I heard that on Kodak Black's project, I was like, PTSD. I love you, Dove.
The worst story I ever heard of someone getting a chargeback was this group I knew way back in the day. They were on a major label. They had a recording contract. They were in the studio. They asked for their invoices so they could see what they were having to recoup. This fucking label had bought a microphone for the studio and charged it to them because they needed it for their recording session, but the studio kept the mic, and it was like a $1,200 mic or something.
Jesus.
That's the type of shit labels was doing. Yeah. And they would give the A&Rs, the PR people, the marketing team, the radio promo team, all had credit cards with budgets to take anyone out they wanted for food, drinks, whatever, and it would all go to the artist's recoup.
Wow. Yeah. Yep. No, it was a mess. Yeah. If y'all don't know what the music industry was like, bro, we will have a podcast just talking to like people who were involved in like like those times, motherfuckers was wild. Yeah, y'all didn't hear on Drake on that album where he was like the what is it? The label would provide the champagne and the and we would just.
But a lot of people don't understand. Like at that same time, right? Like so, Dove can even attest to this. Like so, this was pre-Macklemore. This was
Jesus fucking Christ. What is it with Macklemore?
No, but I mean,
he's like in Seattle. Instead of BC, it's pre-Macklemore. It's PM to this guy
because he hit. Like he hit. 3 hours. Like so, this was like Blue Scholars. Like she knows Blue Scholars.
Bro, I don't know.
Gabriel Teodoro.
Bro, nobody knows what you're saying.
Yeah, they do.
It's okay.
She knows. I know, but she knows what I'm
saying. But you need to remember, everybody, like the viewers are dropping because you're saying names that like only Seattle knows. He's like, you remember in Seattle when we first went to the first Starbucks ever? We're like, no. We're like, nobody remembers that. He's like, but Macklemore though.
No, I'm just saying, like before that time, like the
nobody needed you to announce that, Jocelyn. You could suck my whole fucking dick. Anyway, sorry, Dove. Let me call you right back. Sorry, because somebody's saying some stupid shit. Jocelyn, listen to me. Nobody fucking cares. Right. We talking to Dove.
At the end of the day, it's all about work ethic, and that's why certain artists out of Seattle, since we are talking about that, certain artists made it, and even if they didn't get super famous, they still had good careers. Like Jake One is probably the most successful producer. Well, he is the most successful, I believe, to ever come out of Seattle. He's worked with everybody and still does. But there were a lot of other producers that had very, very successful careers. Just everybody doesn't know their name, you know? And that's just in the hip-hop community. But at the end of the day, Snow keeps moving because her work ethic, she could outwork pretty much everyone in this business.
Thank you so much, Dove. 100%. I fucking love you. I'm going to call you right back, but I'm going to remind everybody that my work ethic is what it is because I'm Mexican, the daughter of motherfucking immigrants. I'm proud as fuck of who I am. I'm proud of my motherfucking people, and I will, to the day I motherfucking die, continue being proud of who I am and what I am, and I don't care where it takes me or what happens. If I fucking crash out, and by the way, I'm going to announce it in front of Dove because I love fucking Dove, and she's going to be my ride or die for the rest of my life. Official announcement. I'm announcing right now. I came up with this idea today, and today I'm putting the pressure. And all of y'all that are on this chat, I want y'all to put the pressure on me. I'm announcing a mixtape. We going super old school, and the mixtape is called Before I Crash Out.
You called it.
Before I Crash Out, Jello. Yes, you fucking called it. That's what it's fucking called. Before anything ever happens, I'm making a mixtape. I don't care if I ever make an EP again, an album again, before I ever do a fucking tour again. Before I crash out, I'm gonna give you a little extra something. Alright? So that's it. Mixtape name, Snow the Product. Start posting that shit everywhere. Snow the Product, Before I Crash Out. Mixtape coming soon to a fucking platform near you. Dove, I love you. Everybody in my motherfucking crew, I love y'all motherfuckers. We out and we out!
Esa niña no se aguanta. Quiere todo porque el pussy sabe a Fanta. Si la dejas por pendejo se te casa. Dale todo, 2 de lengua y una horchata.